This channel and the content on it was created for adults only 18 plus. We don't promote or condone any illegal activity or the use of any illegal substance. This was created for informational and educational purpose only. What's up, Growmies? We at Home Grow the Community just want to put it out there to everybody here in this community. We want to have a great time with you guys, we want to have fun. We want to hang out on Friday nights. We want to hang out on Wednesday nights. We built this entire Growmie Gardens concept around you guys, around the community. We want to see what you grow. So, first and foremost, we just want to say thank you to everybody for the continued support. And, we appreciate you guys. So thank you for that. And with that being said, let's be kind to one another. Let's keep the chat clean. Let's not leave negative comments. Let's not be rude to people in the chat. Let's not be rude to anybody that's on the screen, no matter who it is.
Be fucking nice.
But if you have constructive criticism, feel free to reach out in the DMs and let any one of us know. It's all welcome, as long as you're not rude to us. But do me a favor and please get involved in this community because there are some amazing people here. So thank you very much for everything you guys do. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe because it all helps out. Peace out, Growmies.
Smoking in the morning, smoking in the evening, smoking when I want to, smoking at the beach now. I'm from California, we grow it every season. Our plants we need to feed them, we grow it for a reason, because we love our homegrown. We grow our pie, we're in our garden, tending to our crop. We love our homegrown. We love our vibe. We're in our garden, smoking all ground. Burning another zone. Get so high that we have to grow more.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Glad it's
good.
Friday. That's
Good.
so
Yes.
glad it's
Yes.
Friday.
It's been a long, long week, hasn't it?
It sure has. It sure has.
Yes,
But you
it
guys
has.
did awesome on Wednesday night, by the way.
Thank you.
Thank
We
you.
had to kick you to the curb.
Yes.
That's why
It was
such a
so
good
much
show, 'cause
fun.
You guys got rid of me for the night.
No
Whatever.
boys allowed. No boys allowed.
No, it's
Here we
good though.
go. Yeah, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. Flower Fox, Nicole, she is so amazing. And I feel like she was just getting warmed up and really kind of relaxed. And we were just going to start
Yes.
into the goods. And then our hour was up.
She had so much fun. And she said she's definitely willing to do a second part. And I believe they're going to try and come on to a Growmie Garden one Friday. I'm not, maybe this one, maybe the next, I'm not sure. But
Awesome.
they do
awesome.
have a house full. So it's kind of hard to
Yes.
schedule stuff as we found out on Wednesday.
And summertime
very,
too,
very
like maybe during school time when kids are more on a regular schedule and they're going to bed at a certain time. Summertime, it's
Yeah.
kind of like it's a free for all in everybody's
Yes.
house right now. So
Yeah, that's
So-
right.
That being said, all of our Wednesday interviews can be found over on Spotify under HGTC podcast.
yeah.
That's right. And you can help the channel by heading over to the store.
Yes.
Wow. Can't even get that word out.
hctc.creator-spring.com, where any little bit helps. It goes back into the channel and it keeps us up and running and being able to be here for you guys, the community.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
You know, I never used to know what people meant by that.
Mm,
When you
yeah.
support us, it goes back into the channel. And I'm thinking, but like back in the 5 years ago when I knew nothing about any of this, I'm thinking like, fuck do you mean it goes back into the channel?
Yeah.
YouTube is free. What are you talking about? But man, oh man, there's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it's all the little things. They all add up, right? And it just, oh, welcome, young Jessica.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my.
HGTC,
And also for
call it where I'm from.
Yes. And also for all the new people joining us, you could also find us over on Instagram under Homegrow the Community Official, Mama Kush 420, Mr. Ganix, C Bunny Grows, and Papa _ Kush _ 420.
And
I'm
see
talking
Bunny
faster than Papa
No S.
today. Yes.
Yes.
No S.
Yeah, that's where we post pretty much on a daily basis for most of us, I think. I mean, I'm getting back into the swing of things again. Took a little break.
2
over
times
the
a
summer.
week anyway. Maybe not daily, but
Exactly. Yeah.
it's 3-4 times a week for sure.
Exactly. Yeah. So, yeah, if you want to see what we have growing on, head over to Instagram and follow us. And make sure you're following the Homegrow the Community official page as well, because that is where we announce our Growmie of the Week every Friday. We announce a Growmie of the Week. So somebody from the community that we selected, or they've been nominated, and we like to celebrate the community because the algorithm doesn't like us so much. So we want to get these cool growers' names out there.
Yes. So congratulations to this week's Growmie of the Week, which was Kind Buds and Dank Nugs.
Yeah.
So he could also be found on Instagram, and we appreciate all the support you show to us in the community, and just keep growing.
Hell of a sense of humor. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
We'll forgive them about the Nickelback, little comment, we like you anyway.
What?
So congratulations. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And shout out to the chat. We got some pretty cool people in there. Kind Buds is in the chat. We got Can, Potsy Weber, Alicia, one of our most amazing mod squad. J Rats, I don't know. Is J Rats in there? Is he feeling better? Did he?
I believe I seen him
now.
Yeah, he's in there.
J Rats woke up on the right side of it.
Oh my goodness. Shout out. Oh, they are amazing. And they really do. They earn their paycheck around here.
They sure do. I was going to say, and there's the first copyright of the night.
Right. But how many times can we break the algorithm?
Yes.
The intro.
Oh yeah, I guess the intro is probably the first. That's the second already, and we're like 5 minutes, 7 minutes. Sorry. Yeah, I always get the notifications when it gets posted. I'm like, oh, copyright, age gate, copyright. I'm like, right on.
Yep.
And
so,
for those who are new, so this is Growmie Gardens. So every Friday night we invite the community to come on to show their grows. You could smoke, you could drink. It's not monetized. There's a link in the chat. All you have to do is copy it, paste it, and you will be in the backyard until Papa brings you on.
there's a party in the backyard, and I know it's already full already.
Till the gatekeeper opens the gate.
Yes.
Right?
You must have your camera on. You don't have to show your face, but you must have a camera on.
Yes.
It won't even let you in. It won't even let you in without a camera. That's not even Papa's doing. It just will not let you do it. Yeah.
See, security back there was like taking credit for all of it. You know he was.
Well,
So,
he monitors it because you can come in with the camera and then shut it all off. But I don't think he can actually bring live. Maybe he can. I don't know. Maybe I'm talking out my ass.
Yeah, probably.
Shout out to Papa for being the security.
Yeah, shout out to Papa for allowing us to have our hands free so we can focus on you guys for tonight. And free memes or something that's not quite right, that's Papa. It's all.
I got my ball to my butt, yeah. I got
Really, we're going to start it like that.
I'm going to count them tonight. I'm counting them tonight. All the copyrights, I'm counting before I see them. We're on 3.
J-Rats, you need to calm down in that chat there. Okay, you just calm down, J-Rats. I know you got your hippo hips have healed from the wedding. You're ready to party, but we don't want to fluff Papa's ego too much. He's got to get through his head through the door.
Why is it so short?
I like that one guy. Why are you so short?
Why are you so short?
So for anybody who's new, that is actually J-Rats in that hippo costume. So when we refer to the hippo queen, it's Mr. J-Rats, the professional dancer. See, we can come out.
Yeah, we do. He's available for hire at homegrowtheCommunityOfficial@gmail.com. Contact us there, and we will talk about pricing and how long you need them for.
That's right.
So speaking of
beyond a hippo.
yes. So speaking of pricing, is there something else you wanted to mention, Mr. Gannix, before we move on with the show?
About pricing?
About what we are going to do tonight.
Oh.
You gave Papa a word.
I did. So we're going to have a giveaway tonight for an AC Infinity $100 gift card to their website. And the word is going to be infinity. So type that into the chat, exactly how it's spelled. I don't know if it's capital sensitive or not, but just do it anyways.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do it just exactly how it is written there, and then you will be entered in for a $100 gift card. I mean, that's so amazing, so generous of AC Infinity to do that for us.
This one's a little bit more complicated than just emailing us or contacting us. You actually have to go on their website and create an AC Infinity account, like you would if you were to buy something off of their site. And then you message me and let me know the email address. That's the only information that I need from you is your actual email address that you use to create that account. And then I can send that to Sydney from AC Infinity. And then she will go in using your email address and she will apply a $100 credit to your account.
Yeah.
So
shout out to AC Infinity.
It sounds more complicated than it really is because you probably already have an AC Infinity account, or it's fairly easy. I'm sure you could just sign into or something.
It takes 10 seconds to do. Like I had won a tent years and years ago. It's the first thing I ever won from Instagram was an AC Infinity tent from their 50,000 subscriber giveaway. And I won a tent, and then I had to go in. I didn't think it was real. I got my back up and was like, this is fake. You're a scammer. And they were like, just go make an AC Infinity account on our website and give me your email address. Shut up. So I did, and then I got it back in the mail. So it's actually really, really simple to do. It literally takes it takes 10 seconds.
Yes. So after you've, if you won and after you've set up your account, you can reach Mr. Ganix over on Instagram with the information, or you could, if you don't have an Instagram, you could email homegrowthecommunityofficial@gmail.com with the information.
And if you don't, then you don't win because he doesn't want to track you down. So if you have to get a hold of him, he is the guy. And speaking of getting hold of Mr. Ganix, if there is anybody out there that would like to have an official Home Grow the Community slap, as well as a beautiful Sea Bunny Grow slap, Mr. Ganix and Miss Mama Kush slaps, contact Mr. Ganix. And that's Ganix with a K.
That's Sea Bunny Grow with no S, Mama with a Kush, and Ganix with a K. You think you guys can remember all that?
What's going on here?
Yeah, our slap master.
So
Slap master D.
that being said, I need to order more slaps. I have some. I have some. So if you want slaps, reach out to me and I'll put you on the list.
He's not quick. He's not quick. He's bossy, but he's not quick.
Well, I hate doing like one at a time. You know what I mean?
Yes.
When one person asks me, I'm like, okay, well, I'll fill it out and the envelope will sit there, and then I'll get another one, and then the envelope will sit there, and then I'll get another one. And then when I get like 50 of them, I take them all to the mailbox.
So there you heard it, folks. Just flood his inbox and he'll get them out quicker. See, it's been what, 25
You're
years?
short on ears and long on mouth.
Oh boy, talk about bossy.
Here we go. Happy Friday. The Rainbow Room. Well, maybe not quite, but you're muted.
We can't
There we go.
hear you. There you are.
There you are.
How you doing?
All right, all right. How about you guys?
Fabulous. Happy
Doing good,
Friday.
man.
Happy Friday.
Yeah.
Got
What do we got there?
The little babies are growing.
Look at
Mm.
that.
They're not little babies anymore.
They're not babies anymore. Those are full out teens.
Looking good.
On the left, we got the bottom bird. In the middle, it's the Ben and Gary's, and then on the right is the grease monkey.
Nice.
Ooh, nice.
The grease monkey to me looks like it's got a blue green to the leaf. I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Oh yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
It's cool.
Oh, yeah.
It's
That's such a
so
good
cool to
setup.
s-
Mm.
it's so
Show
cool
you
to
my
see
new,
all the different things that a cannabis plant does. Like
Right.
Yeah.
even from seedling all the way up through flower. It's cool to see the differences in each plant, like the blue green leaf.
Right.
You
So I
can
made
really
a
see
new
it.
little vent for my tent.
Oh, nice.
I can actually
Ooh.
put on an air duct in the house and cool down the
Smart.
tent.
Ooh, that is
That's
smart.
what comes out right there.
Hmm.
Goes up, gets hit with the fan.
That
And
is
it's-
really smart.
Ooh. Look at that.
Then
Yeah, I got
rainbow-
something similar to
Oh.
that, but I don't have the actual piece that goes right over top. I just have like an inline fan with a filter sitting right on top of the vent, blowing directly into my tent. But man, maybe I need to make one of those like actual like covers.
That piece originally went on a dehumidifier to actually get the air out of my tent
Okay.
because I was using this big tent here to dry originally. So I had a big dehumidifier in there, and I realized I didn't need that big dehumidifier in there.
Yeah.
So I took it out, and I had this laying around. I'm like, man, that'll work as a reorganizing in the room in here. I had this vent that was now uncovered, and it just sits right on top of it like it was made for it.
That's perfect. That's such a good idea.
Yeah, that's awesome. Great job.
Thank you. And then the rainbow room is trucking along. I was over there last night.
Damn.
I love how we get an alternating view every week. It's amazing.
I know.
Yes, I love it.
And then I was going to take you guys downstairs.
Oh, we get the red carpet. I like the red carpet walks.
Nice clean area. Very nice. Picnic table. I
Mhm.
love it. Ooh, look at
Nice.
that.
And these are Romulan IX2. They're the testers from Romulan. There's no cross. It's just Romulan.
Nice.
So this one's always going to be a Romulan tester tent.
Well, this is whatever I need it for. These are all regs. So this is my first reg run.
Oh, nice.
I use the can, of course. I have one that still
Shout out
hasn't done
Can-a-Can.
anything. I don't think it's going to do nothing. I'll probably dump it tonight. But
How long has it been there?
it's been in there for a few days. It was a runt. It took 102 hours just to crack.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Just to put the tip of the tail out. So I went ahead and dropped it in just because it had been in there for so long.
Yeah.
And I had to doubt that it was even going to make it to begin with. So it was worth a shot. But I got 11 to pick from. Try to find me a couple females.
Yeah.
And then put them over in the cloner. As I moved the cloner down here.
Be a close.
I'm giving you 6 months.
I'm
whole
sorry.
room is going to be a whole new grow room.
Ooh, look at this. Papa made me one of these. I should pull it out again.
Yeah, it would be cool to see.
Yeah, I just want to try to utilize what little space I have here. It is a rental house. So I have the basement. Might as well use a little bit of it.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Looks
So
good, man.
Tommy wanted to know what the flooring is. What's the flooring you've got there?
Okay, this is this. If you remember, this tent was actually over at the Rainbow Room. This was the small tent that was over there, and then the big tent was 4x8 or whatever. So what I wound up doing is bringing this one over here when I totally revamped the Rainbow Room and made it just a room. And I had this laying around, and I decided I'm going to use it for regulars and whatever else I need it for. The flooring itself, the gray stuff is actually for like farms where they feed it like troughs to keep the like pigs and shit out of the shit.
Oh, okay.
While they're eating, so they're not rooting in shit and eating shit.
Literally.
So it keeps them elevated up off the ground. Then the yellow stuff is just a snap together that used to be in the tent upstairs. It's just
I like
rubber.
that.
Yeah,
I like that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
this
remember
was
the
just
first time you
rubber.
came on, I was like so like intrigued by that flooring. I
Yeah.
was like, man, what is that?
And I just
No,
decided
it's-
to put it around the tent here, over in front of this little workstation.
Look at that.
Yes. Just ties everything together.
Hello,
It makes it look.
Mr. Fancy Pants.
Tommy would like to know if it's plastic or metal. I'm assuming the white one.
This is plastic. This is hard plastic. This is metal or rubber.
That's rubber.
Okay. So that would
But that
actually
one is a hard
be that rubber stuff would be nice, like because you're on a basement floor.
Right.
The floor gets
Well,
cold, right? So it'd be nice to get it just up off the concrete. Just
Just
even just
off,
that little
yeah.
bit helps so much.
That's
I just
exactly
thought,
what I
like,
was thinking.
setting stuff down on it and stuff, being a hard concrete floor. I didn't, what if this was a little bit too cold and decided to crack because I put it down too hard or something,
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
That's smart. I like that.
I like it. It looks clean.
'Cause
It looks nice.
I'm in a garage, but the garage is up on the hill, and it's like cut into the hill, so it's very very cold in the winter, and I have to keep my plants elevated off of the floor. So if I could just elevate the whole tent and just put the tent, like that would just make life so much easier. And instead of doing individual plants, just elevate the whole tent. Oh my goodness.
So you see,
You can afford it.
I actually elevated this little tent,
Oh, look
get
at
it up
that.
in the air because it's just a 2x2, and those
Yes.
are actually dough trays from Papa John's Pizza. That's what the dough balls came in. There's like 2 stacks of them. Just hold the tent up in the air a little bit, so I didn't have to break
Brings it
my
up.
neck.
Yeah, it brings it right up to your level, so you don't have to break your back.
Oh, I like that.
That's
That is
smart.
smart. And do you have an air pump inside the cloner there, or is it going to
Yeah.
be like a mister?
I actually
Like
got
an air pump?
I got the air pump down there, and then inside,
Oh, you got both.
Oh,
so I got a
Nice.
pump for the water to pump it out, and I made them. I originally put it in as a T, and then I saw somebody else put legs on it, and I'm like, man, that is smart. So I put legs on it. Now it keeps in place. So
Oh, perfect.
That is smart.
just an air
See, I
stone.
love it.
Water-
You had one idea, and then you saw somebody else do something just a little bit different, incorporated it to make your life a little bit easier. I love that.
Well, originally I was hand trimming everything that I did, and I saw a video on YouTube and decided to make my own tumble trimmer.
Oh, I love it.
Nice. Didn't you win something from Untrained Astronaut? Didn't you win like a badass trimmer from Untrained Astronaut?
Yeah, I actually did. That's why I stopped using this.
Oh,
Because
okay.
it works a lot better than this does. But this did work for a homemade trimmer. Which
For the double cheese and sausage.
kills me, probably. These fingers that are stuck in here are actually chicken pluckers. They go into they put them in a chicken, like there's a steel drum. They line the drum with all these fingers, and then they put a chicken in there, when it's time to, dispatch them. And then it fingers all the leaves off of them. That's why they call them chicken fingers.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
You must work on a farm.
It just spun around manually. But, that's the thing.
super-
I won that from
super
Untrained
smart,
Astronaut.
though.
It changed everything.
Oh,
Yeah,
right?
I imagine.
Yeah.
That was a pretty hefty trimmer you won there. That thing was badass.
I was just using it the other day.
Nice.
That was a big commercial one that he had there, wasn't it?
It was, hey, Google, turn the kitchen on.
Okay, turning on.
Look at
Yeah,
that.
look at this thing.
Oh.
Like I said, I was literally using it the other day. What I liked about this one versus the other bowl trimmer I got downstairs is the grading is different. Instead
Yes.
of being like a barbecue grill where they're, perfectly parallel to one another, these, it's actually sporadic. So when it cuts, it doesn't like cut in that same pattern all the time.
But you don't lose all your little tiny buds either. Like you'll get rid of like the super small stuff, but everything else will kind of still just kind of bounce around in there.
Yeah, it works great. I mean, and it doesn't do much for catching keef. That's why I put a tray underneath of it.
Yeah.
Because this just catches the trimming. But man, it's a world of difference versus that other one and hand trimming.
I can imagine that thing.
There's still a few that you got to trim by hand, but not many.
For sure. I don't think there's any machine trimmer or trimming bowls or trim bags I don't think there's any trimmers out there that'll ever compare to a hand trim.
Yeah.
I think a hand trim is always going to be the best, but as we're getting bigger and growing more, we're trying to kind of cut down on that time. And that's just that all it is a major time saver, because then you just got to go through and look at each bud and do a quick little cleanup, and that's it.
Yep.
Google, roll me a joint.
I wish.
Yeah, right. All right. So, well, thank you so much for the update. That's amazing. You just knock it out of the park every week. And I just love that we bounce around from one area to the next every week. We're all alternating. So next week, stand by. You'll get the rainbow room.
Yep. I'll be at the rainbow room next week. I'll see you guys.
Happy Friday.
Thanks
Happy
for
Friday.
coming on, man.
Oh my goodness. So to remind everybody, we are doing a gift card for AC Infinity tonight, $100. So make sure you are entered into the draw. Tell your friends, because we are also doing a big giveaway once we reach 1,500 subs. We are at 1.43. Like, we're so close, you guys. Like, seriously, tell your friends, because as soon as we get to 1,500, we've got this amazing giveaway. And Papa, do you still have the video? Oh, Yannick, you want to let them know what they can win here? What's going on?
So there's going to be some Outlaw seeds, some Bud Trainer Bud Cups. There's going to be a Hygrozyme sample pack with all of their lineup of 4. There's going to be a can, and another AC Infinity gift card is going to be in there as well. So everybody that comes on to show their gardens or to the campfire, so anybody that comes on with us on the Growmie Gardens night, on a Friday night, you come on screen, you're automatically entered into it. There's nothing else you got to do for it. And when we hit the 1,500, we're going to have a fun night. Yeah. That's what we'll say.
Yeah, so there'll be more prizes. So if you're not comfortable coming on screen, or you're not currently growing, or what have you, that's okay, because the night we draw it is going to be a super night. You guys will all be included. So, we got things in the works here. So this is the big one, you guys. 1,500. We're so close. Just tell everyone. Let's go.
Get them all in here.
Make other accounts if you have to.
Just subscribe anyways, because it helps. It helps. And we see the analytics every week, and there's a lot of people that watch that aren't actually subscribed. So
that's true. That is.
Don't forget the subscribe button.
Yeah, like, comment, subscribe,
share,
all that fun stuff.
And if you're new to
HGTC and any of the videos or anything, it doesn't matter what it says. It's the algorithm just picks up that there's a comment. So
that's right.
That's
and if you're new to YouTube, the subscribe button should be just below this video.
Yeah.
You have to remove the live chat, close that, and it's all right there.
Yeah, so 1,500, that's the goal, you guys. We've been here since December. We've been doing this since December, and we are almost at 1,500. We are so excited. And, oh my goodness, we have so much more coming in store. Papa has been busy in the background.
We got a hell of a lineup.
Do we want to maybe drop what's coming up next week?
Next week is a big one.
It is.
Next week is we're doing 2 next week, aren't we not?
2. It's a double header night.
Yes.
So next Wednesday, it's the 21st of August. We are going to be doing 2 shows that day. There's going to be a 2:30 show, which can only mean one thing. It can only mean we're traveling.
Dun, dun, dun.
We're on a different side of the world next Wednesday. We're going to Spain, folks. We're going to be talking with Jorge Cervantes. We're not actually going to Spain. I wish.
One day we will. We will go to Spanish, and we will meet him. We will meet him, and you will meet him again, because you guys are all like bros and stuff.
We're tight. But yeah. So 2:30 we have Jorge Cervantes on, and then at
would it be our time?
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
9.
9
9
o'clock?
o'clock.
I thought that was, they
Yeah.
were both at different times that day.
No. Yeah, read the bottom.
Well, I can't see the whole bottom. I got stuff in front of it.
Okay, hold on. The bottom says 5:30 p.m. Eastern
it's
for Jorge.
Which is-
But Yannick just said 2:30. Okay, so Papa's incorrect.
So if I read the bottom, I'm going to be wrong, Papa.
So Horace is at 2:30, and at our usual time at 9 p.m. we have. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah.
Now, yeah, he's going to come back for a part 2 because we were just touching on some subjects, and if anybody has any questions about his process, about his testing, about drying and curing in general, make sure to attend, and we'll try and get in as many questions as possible while we're chatting with him, because he's got a lot of knowledge, just a lot of skill there. So yeah, so we're excited to chat with Scott again from Herbs Now.
I got a nice little announcement to make for part of the world.
That's right. So yeah, so next Wednesday is going to be a huge day. It's going to be a busy day. So Jorge Cervantes again and Scott from Herbs Now again. Look at that. We got 2 agains. That's fabulous.
Yes. So Wednesday will be a busy day. Tune in. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
You definitely don't want to miss it.
No,
I
you
don't
don't want to miss it. Yeah.
No.
All right. Shall we roll into the next garden?
Yes, let's do this.
Hey, Mama. Mr. Organic. Thank you, honey.
What's up?
Happy Friday.
Come on.
Yeah. Hey, we've flipped them.
Nice.
And when we did, we give them like, a period of darkness, right? So now the plants you couldn't see because they was on an AM schedule are now on a PM schedule, and we can show
Nice. I love it.
them. Okay.
That's
And I
always
got-
good.
These are the clones in my clone dome here. And the ones in the
Nice.
middle are the ones I started, and they were too close to the light. They didn't like it. And I cloned some more, and now I got them on the edges, and they're doing fine.
Oh, okay.
So
Nice.
that's the
What
secret
was that?
with that.
What was that thing that was in there? The black thing.
That's the light. That's the
Oh,
the
that's
blurple
the
light.
light. Oh, I
Yeah,
see. Okay.
yeah. It comes down from the top. It just has 2 of these little.
I have the exact same ones for my house plant. I have 4 of those actually. They work
Yeah.
really well.
Nice.
They sure do. They got a built-in like little timer, right in there.
Nice. That just simplifies
Okay, and
everything.
then this is my yield here.
Nice.
Oh, love it.
Shout out to Kind Buds. We got a fellow Ohio as the Growmie of the Week. That's awesome.
Yes.
Okay,
Such a good supporter.
and we're going to open this up, and I shaved the legs today just for you, Mama. There you go.
Wee, look at those. Nice and clean. Love it.
Now I got around 900 ppfd here, around 12 here,
Oh,
and another
wow.
900 here. And this is going to grow slower, hopefully, because this is the Durban poison. It grows too tall. And then we've got this is the lemon haze, and this is the G-bomb. Yeah, the fourth
G-bomb.
plant
I
there.
love
So,
that G-bomb.
and yeah, that's why I haven't been around on Wednesdays. I fall asleep. I ran out of the sativa, and I'm smoking the the Indica, and it makes me crash.
I
Knocks
saw
you
your
out.
door. I saw your doorway there. You got the homegrown.
Oh
slaps.
yeah, I forgot to show you that. Yeah, see, this board's removable. It's just put on there with some ties, so I can take that off and put it in a new tent. So I'll always have the slaps there.
Oh,
Nice.
nice. Oh,
Love
I
it.
love it.
Oh, I gotta get it there. There it is.
Look
Yeah.
at Oh, I just love your logo, Bunny. You got the best logo.
Thank you.
So sassy.
Yeah, that's how I got them. I was flirting with Bunny, and I got slapped.
Alex came in and slapped you.
That's fun. That's
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, he doesn't mess around. He does not mess around, this Mr. Dennis.
Nope.
You gotta watch him.
He's the boss.
Well,
Sitting nicely tonight.
the switching it like that should save on my electric bill too.
Yes, yes.
I'm probably not going to grow inside next summer because it's just trying to run an air conditioner, a dehumidifier.
crazy hot.
The system works. I understand how to do it, but it's too expensive to do it the way I'm doing it. It's crazy. I just need to. I got a little bit of spot back on my deck. I need to rebuild anyway. I built
there
it
you
into
go.
a greenhouse, I think, and
Do a
just
little
grow
outdoor
inside
run.
there.
Yeah,
A little
that'd be
something,
cool.
something. Yeah.
But that's just plans for the future. Right now, we've got a winter crop going on. That's going to be Christmas bud.
Oh,
And the bud feeding
Christmas.
pots, I get a little residue in them. I've had to clean them out. And it doesn't wick right. It's the way I'm feeding them. So what I'm trying is I'm not putting any cow mag, which is antagonistic to the rest of the nutrients.
Mhm.
I'm not putting any of that in the feeding. The part I put in the butt chugging pots.
Okay.
I'm feeding them the cow mag through a top feeding separately.
Yeah.
And I think by keeping that antagonistic feature out of the bottom, I'll have less of this residue and problem with the wicking.
I agree.
We'll see.
I was using the Green Planet 40 line with those bases, and I've learned that personally for me, I'm not speaking for everybody else, but personally for me, all I want to do is put water in those bases. Everything else, I want it to be top. So if I'm giving nutrients, stuff I have to mix into the water, I want to put that through the top. If it's just plain water, I want that to come up from the bottom. Because like you said, there's so much, you get sludge in there, you get a little bit of like residue, like you said, and it starts to build up, and you gotta take them out, and you gotta clean them, and it's harder to do when your plants start getting big, especially like if you have scrog nets and stuff in there. It's tough.
And I'm seeing if this is a remedy, if I can still feed them through the bottom.
Yep.
Because in my mind experiment, that works best. In your mind experiment, it might work differently, but in my mind experiment, that seemed to work best. So I'm trying that way. We just got a little bit
switching
different
back.
hypothesis, that's all.
I'm going to be switching back to my original way of growing, or not my original, but my main way of growing, which is amending the soil, top dressing and amending the soil. So I'm going to be feeding the soil. So most of my feedings are just going to be water anyways, because the nutrients are in the soil. So once a week or something like that, I'll do probably a hygrozyme feeding through the top just to keep that top, make sure that the top is also damp. But everything else is going to be coming up from the bottom.
Yeah.
That's the fact, Jack!
Okay, well, you know what? I think we need to let some other growers get in on here, man. And nice for you guys to put up with me.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
We're down.
Thank you for joining. All right, happy growing.
Later, dude.
Aw, I love his updates. He's got the best outfit. I love his outfit. It's pretty neat. Trying to roll a joint and I can't find it.
The headphones, the glasses, the alien shirt.
It just fits. It all fits. It's wonderful.
Yeah, it totally does. All right. We got Mo.
All right, shall we do another? I'm rolling a joint. Sorry, I'm not paying attention.
Let's bring on the next.
Tyler.
Hello.
Hey,
How are you doing?
I'm doing well. You have a good week?
Happy Friday.
It's a busy week.
Happy Friday.
Tough week.
What you got growing on, sir? Oh, hi, beautiful.
Mom was getting ready to nap and pass out.
Well, you leave her alone. She's a busy, busy woman. You just let her.
Hey, how you doing?
Watch out, Tyler. I think Papa's hitting on you.
Papa.
Look at
We brought
those.
Tyler in at the wrong time. He's supposed to come in after he wins the prize.
After he wins something, right?
Yeah.
I can come back.
Lucky guy, Tyler.
You won the last 2 weeks, right?
I have
Last 2
no-
weeks in a row you won, right?
Yes.
Nice.
I'm still waiting for the slaps and the seeds.
They're on the way. And the seeds will be a while.
They're in the envelope on your table. I heard you already.
No, they already went out. They already went out. You went out with the bunch of them.
Beans are from overseas. They're coming from overseas.
Yeah.
So you're going to be eating a bit for them.
I
They're
can't
coming
remember
from-
if you won the Nature's
For the
Finest or if
seeds.
you won the Outlaw ones. If you won the Outlaw ones, they do take a while because they come from Spain. So they take like
Yeah.
it took like a month for when he sent me seeds.
Or was that the one we
A
did?
good month.
Or is that the one we did with Despicable Dabs and Nature's Finest?
Oh, yes. It was I knew Nature's Finest was in there, but yeah. So you won the Nature's
You won
Finest seed. So
something.
you'll
You're
get
gonna get it.
yours sooner than that. I have it written down right here. You won the Nature's Finest ones, the frozen pupil.
I'm excited.
Yeah. Frozen people, so they'll be there sooner than that. They should be there in the next week or so, I would think.
See, we're-
My can that I won's excited too.
Yeah, right.
It sure is. It sure
Then
is.
you'll win the $100 tonight, so you can get a little
And,
something.
see, if I win they're gonna think we're cheating or something. I don't know.
Rigged.
Yeah, but I'll get back to my girls quick. So not ready yet. Still being patient. And Banana Jealousy's uglier than ever, but sticky and smelling good.
Good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you were talking
you're-
about chopping last week.
We love you.
Your package went out on Monday. It should be there soon.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah,
Look at that.
there you go. See, he's in the
Thank
chat.
you.
He's here.
See, buddy. Thank you. And
There you go.
these are the Ethos Skunks X Endgames,
Ooh.
and they're doing really well.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, they're looking good.
Skunk. I just got some skunk in the mail too. I got a chocolate skunk. I'm excited about that one.
That'd be an interesting one.
Chocolate skunk? Yeah. I think that would. That too. It was cereal milk, permanent marker. No. I'm trying to decide what I'm growing next, so I've got everything out and I'm like got them all
What
in.
would you little maniac
Mom was like,
like
I
to
got-
do first?
There we go. Skunk lady.
Ah.
Skunk lady and chocolate skunk.
She's like, I have no
Nice.
seeds. Organics has so many seeds. I got none. Just pull them all out now. I got this kind, this kind, and this kind.
I have a vault like somebody. I just
It's
got
just
these
'cause
in the
I-
mail like 2 days ago.
I'm a slow grower. slow grower.
Was it on Chad's channel when they went over all the seeds they had? That's ridiculous. Holy cow.
I'll show you my vault someday.
Cece's like, I'll send you some.
You have that many?
I'll show you my vault someday. We'll go over it.
Oh my goodness. Really? See, Tyler comes on and like all shit goes loose when Tyler comes on.
You know?
Run home and cry to mama.
Oh my goodness. Okay, Tyler. Come back for campfire. We'll lose our shit back then and it'll be okay.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Fridays.
All right, happy growing.
Happy Friday.
No, we always go off the there's certain people that we just go off the rails on as soon as they come on.
He brings it on himself. He brings it on himself. He's got a good sense of humor. I like Tyler. He's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It's one of the
For
cool
sure.
kids. Thanks to the chat for you guys. Thanks so much for being here. We see I got KJ, Frankie's, I've got Alicia, of course, Larry, Top 420 Seeds, Thoroughgood, CC, of course, Can, and then Despicable Dab. See, everybody, I could just go off and name everybody. I'm sorry. Distant, hello, everybody. Hello, thank you for joining us this evening.
Little Boo, shoes in the chat.
So for those who are just tuning in, we do have a giveaway right now running. All you have to do is type in the word infinity if you haven't done so already. If you did, once is more than fine. You won't get an extra chance if you press it 500 times.
We appreciate the engagement. We do appreciate the engagement, but it's not necessary.
Yes.
So, I mean, type it as many times as you want, because I mean, it doesn't affect anything. It doesn't make anything break.
Well, it's like engagement, I guess. I don't know. I don't know that.
And
algorithm.
At least it's an easy word this Friday, unlike last Friday. Poor Alicia.
Had to approve every single message. And J-Rats, I don't know where J-Rats was, but he tapped out. He was just like, oh, work? I'm out.
Let me tell you where J-Rats was. J-Rats was at a fucking wedding getting COVID is where he was.
Yep.
It was the damn hippo suit, I tell you.
Yep. It had to have been.
No.
I can't remember what it was last week, but it wasn't a fun one. I mean, it was fun, but it was a lot.
Oh my goodness, I can't even remember.
No, we're stoners.
But it flagged every single
comment.
so it had to be every single entry to the giveaway had to be okayed by the mod squad.
Was it D's nuts? Oh, D's nuts.
Nuts were in
that was when D the Bug Guy was on, and he gave away.
Oh yes, I remember that one.
That was the D's Newts one. That was the first time we experienced that, and then this past week it was something else, and I don't remember what it was, but it was good. It was fun.
Hey guys, we're at 96. Let's get to 100, and then we will draw.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Perfect.
We're almost there. Come on, you guys. Tell your friends we're here. And don't forget to sub, because we have a big giveaway going on. As soon as we hit 1,500, we're going to do a big party and a big giveaway. Whoop, whoop, whoop. We might even get party hats.
We might.
With that being said, should we run into the next garden? We are starting to get full back there. And for those who just came on, you could come on and show your gardens. There will be a link in the chat. All you got to do is copy paste and come and show your gardens.
And you'll be entered into the giveaway, the 1,500 subscriber giveaway.
Yes.
All right, next garden, please.
Wait, Mama's gotta go pee.
Yeah. I was just thinking it's about the 1 hour mark. Doesn't Mama have to go pee soon?
I love that you know my pee schedule.
Oh, we all do. We all know it.
How you doing?
Well, hi guys.
Hi. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Happy Friday.
What
All
did
right.
we
Well,
have?
What do we
these
have here?
are my photos. These are the taste buds, the troublemakers.
Nice.
And my PGS came down, so these girls are getting big. This is the smallest one of them all. This one, and I tell you, she's starting to change colors.
Oh,
She's looking super frosty, and this tint smells like sweet tarts.
Ooh.
It is
I
amazing.
love that smell. Yeah.
Yes, you open this tent up, and it will smack you in the face.
I'm a
It is
very
just
candy,
awesome.
fruity, gassy person, so that smells delicious.
Yes, yes, it does smell good. It smells so good, I want to smoke it. So I'm just like, ugh. So, but they're getting along pretty well. So my photos, y'all, I can grow photos. That's just
Nice.
I was worried about them.
we knew. Don't you worry. We do with an auto.
Oh, yeah,
We're
we
like,
knew.
oh, she got this. Like,
We knew.
There is no doubt.
Yeah. So, and actually, as soon as these are done, Mr. CC is going to start growing.
Oh.
And he is going to be growing his own photos, the ones that he wants. So this tent is going to become his.
That's exciting.
Yes. So he's like, "Can I pop them now? Can I pop them now?" And I'm like, "Just give me a minute. We need a little bit more room."
Yeah.
So
He's
he is
excited.
super excited. He is.
Yeah.
He is.
That's
So and then of
awesome.
course, it's Friday. I have one coming down.
I love it.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see, but I don't know if you can see how frosty she is.
Oh, she
Oh,
is. Yes.
CC.
Yes.
Wow. And which one's that? Oh, sorry, Mama.
No, sorry.
This-
Oh, yeah.
And you
look at
can
that.
see.
Oh, Jesus.
And she's,
chunky.
of course, most of these are all in a 1 gallon. As y'all remember, this is the Thunderwind from Silly Rabbit.
Yes.
Beautiful.
So and she is
You use the Strive line, right? Nutrient line.
yes, they're Stripe. It's a part A, part B that gets mixed in. It's a dry nutrient that gets mixed in with the water. So it's funny because I always say I don't feed my plants. I water them just because it's always water. I'm like, I'm gonna go make water.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You're turning water into wine over there.
Absolutely, and the plants evidently love to drink. So hey,
Yeah.
that's all good.
And
So
you
we're
got
actually
you got your little butt chugger system. How's that working out for you there? You totally inspired me to make my little outdoor one in case we had to get it back.
Liquor of dirty chicken butts, butt fish.
They're going good. I have the multiple. These are the houseplant ones that are working out well, as you can see.
They
This
fit
girl likes
perfectly
it.
in that container, right? Those
Yes,
fiber pots?
yeah. Yes, it wicks up from the bottom, so they're loving it, and she's doing good. This one's the Nirvana Maui Wowie, and I've got
Gorgeous.
another one in the other tent, and she's actually wicking better, and is actually a little bigger. So, and then this is my CBD.
Oh, nice.
So
Nice.
she's actually getting ready to flower soon,
Look at the
and
leaves.
she's in a 3 gallon on
Nice.
one of her self-watering bases.
So when you're
And-
feeding, do you feed right into your bases, or do you top water your feeding and then water from the bottom?
I feed right into the base. They just wick it all up. I don't feed into the top. And for the most part, as long as they're wicking it up, the top stays just a slight bit moist.
Nice.
There's a hole in the bucket, dear Liza, dear.
Papa got some new memes there.
Oh yeah, he's been saving them up.
And then this one back here, I have to defoliate her because she's getting a little bushy in there.
Wow.
But that's my Amnesia Skittles from Fast Buds.
Nice.
So she's getting big. So, but
beautiful.
I gotta allow a little bit more light in there for her. So, and these two are the 321 genetics. They're Poofies genetics. So I'm testing those for him.
Oh, nice. And that's all autoflower as well?
Yes, those were autos. I popped 3 of them. They were auto regs. My first auto regs, and one of them was male. So those 2 are definitely female.
Good, good.
And then we have the jungle.
Nice.
Oh my goodness.
So Mama, they're little legs, but they're still legs.
I love
so I got
definitely.
I cleaned you up some 1-gallon legs.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Those are definitely some pride in legs.
Yes.
And this one, I know you like this one. This is the Goopy Banana. So, and she is.
Goodness.
Oh yeah, you can see. She smells like banana Laffy Taffy.
Ooh.
So, and she is huge compared to most of them. She's
got a runner.
yeah, and she likes that little self-watering base. I have to move her out of the way so that you can at least see everything else in here. But yes, the little self-watering base here works really well.
Oh, nice.
And these are just wicking, these 2 here.
Yeah.
And this one over here is just wicking up from the bottom. And I actually like this better. This is like the cabinet liner.
Oh, okay. Yep. Yep. That little
And
rubber.
so it has, so it's got the holes in it. I just water straight through it. And it goes down. And she really likes it. As you can see.
Nice.
So she's
really good.
Yeah. This one I was actually just, as you can see, defoliating this entire tent. This is the other Maui Wowie. So you can actually see how super frosty she is. And she also smells like I haven't been able to pinpoint the kind of candy. It's a little sweet candy-ish smell, but I can't figure out. Yeah, exactly. Always have to touch them and smell your fingers.
Always. You can always tell a grower because they're like,
yeah.
Always.
And this is my other little Thunder Wind. She's probably about a week away. And then the rest of these girls in here are all AQ testers. So this is the Blue Perch Soda. This is the other one that's butt chugging. She's also a Blue Perch Soda.
Blue Perch Soda.
Mm-hmm. And then let's see.
Amazing.
That's right. Okay. So this one is Freebase.
Oh, that's right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so is this one, and she's actually already starting to fade a little.
Oh yeah.
So, but she is also super frosty.
Yeah,
look at
looks
the
really,
beautiful
really
colors
nice.
in there. That's beautiful.
Yeah, and look at this one. Her little hairs are just so long.
Spiky.
And she's a chunk. She's
the milkshake that's pulling all the boys to the yard. That one is.
Yeah, and she's already turning purple right in the middle. I don't know if you can see that, but she is
Yeah.
already changing
Yep.
colors.
Definitely can see that. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
This is AQ's the Night Terror. She's the other tall one in the tent.
Nice.
So, but I love the way she stacks up.
Yeah.
So she's got just enough separation between all of her nodes that she just.
I just love those hairs. She's just screaming, pollinate me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
She is. She is.
That's what she said.
And then our last two. This is the Escobar's Dream.
Nice.
That one here. And then.
Yeah, I remember laughing
So
at
is
that
this
one,
one.
and the free base one.
Mm-hmm.
Like a package. You grow one, you can't grow one without the other. You got to grow.
Yeah,
both.
you have to have both of them. Yeah, you have to have both. But you can see they all. I need to defoliate this tent. Is what I'm working on tonight. So they're all getting a
Nice.
little thick around the middle. So
Little haircut.
Yeah, you got your work cut out for you there.
yeah, I do. It's I'm sitting here going, oh, I've got just so many. I've only done 3. So I'll be in here for a little while tonight.
A little work to do.
Ooh.
You know, that's okay. That's okay.
Certified old
Yep.
guy wants to know if you and Mr. CC are gonna have a CC grow off.
Maybe. Well, right now he's got to wait a little bit though, because right now I've just started a grow off with Despicable Dabs.
Right.
Yes.
So we actually just popped our seeds today. Well, I already have. He said he was going home to go do that, or he was going, I don't know, somewhere to go do that in the chat earlier. So we'll see. But I'm going to give him a run for his money.
Oh, yeah, I think so. I think
Yeah.
so.
So, and we have to grow those in a 5-gallon.
Oh, you've never done 5-gallon before.
No, I have not. That's going to be interesting.
You
Will be
should find
interesting.
out.
You might need a whole 5x5 for that one.
Yeah, well, I have to grow 2 of them in a 5-gallon.
Oh, you gotta go 2. Oh boy,
Mhm.
you're gonna need a second 5x5.
Yeah. So
You're gonna need a 5x10 or maybe 2 4x8s or something like that. You need something big.
makes easy run soil. Nope, not a chance. I gotta make him work for it, guys.
That's
Oh,
right.
yeah, you
That's
do.
right.
Because he says I'm already bullying him, so I made my post and told him I gotta bully him into submission.
Yes.
No, oh yeah, we're having fun with it. So
Our Despicable Dabs is sensitive, so you go
Yeah.
easy on him. He's my buddy.
he is. He's my buddy too. I like him, so we hanging out. I just I got to give him a hard time.
Of course. Right? Because that's what we do. Right, Kevin?
Absolutely.
It makes it fun. Yeah. These two give me
Oh,
a
yeah.
hard time all day, every day.
Well, if they didn't, then you wouldn't think that they liked you.
That's right.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
We love it and grow the community. But
Mhm.
you have a rule. Be fucking nice.
Yep.
That's right.
Be fucking nice, y'all.
That's right.
All right. Well,
Looking good, CC.
You know the drill.
yep. I'll let Papa go ahead and kick me out.
All right.
I'll see y'all later.
Bye. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
He's been waiting to do that all night.
Right? All right,
We
you
got up
guys.
as high as 98, I think.
Hey, 100, and we're doing the draw. Two. Come on, guys.
We're at
We
96 right now, but
are at the 1 hour mark. Should we do an update on our gardens before jumping in anything else?
sure.
I think that's a good idea.
Sounds good to me. 98. 2 more.
Come on.
You get that 100 and we'll run it right after we show our gardens.
These are my outside girls. One is the Juice and one is the Kool-Aid by Delicacy. And I'm about 5'4", so you could tell they're a good 6 feet, if not a bit.
Oh yeah, I didn't
taller.
even realize you were standing behind it.
Yes, I'm hiding.
I didn't even see you there.
So those are
That's hilarious.
100-liter pots. I think it's like 25 gallons, something like
Nice.
that.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
And I
Nice,
use
size for outdoors.
yeah.
I like that.
We use manure, so outside is organic. As for my indoor, I harvested Wednesday, so I don't have an indoor right now. But that's not a
Right?
bad thing. Yeah.
Yeah, your very first sea of green. And how do you feel about that? Were you happy with the harvest?
I was. My only issue is that it took a very long time. And I only have the one tent and I smoke a lot. So I need to be harvesting a lot earlier if I want to make it till the next harvest.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, so
All
I
right,
suggested maybe do another sea of green, but do like a quick flip.
Yeah.
So instead of doing a longer veg, do like a 4-week veg, and just do a whole bunch of like 1 gallon or 2 gallon pots in there, and just fill it. And then do your obviously regular flower time and everything. So it'll be like a 3-month start to finish kind of thing.
Yeah.
So,
Just
all right.
everybody.
These little ones are mine. So I threw mine out late to begin with, which is no excuse because I always start early, way early. But these ones didn't go out until like almost the middle of June, I think. I think I was like 2 weeks late putting them outside. Anyways.
Yeah.
The two at the back, like the farthest two away, they're in 25-gallon pots. The farthest one away is Slurry Cane, and that one's about as tall as I am in that pot. So I'm 6 feet, and it's almost as tall as I am. So I mean, they're not tiny, but
Yeah.
that one's a Slurry Cane. That was a clone that I got from Pop Puffs, and I don't know the breeder. He doesn't even know the breeder because he's had it for so long. But the one in the big pot closest to us, beside that one is, yeah, those ones are all organic. That one is Purple Ghost Candy from Low Gravity Genetics, which is Lowe's Grows. And then the ones that are smaller here, closest to us, like closest to the camera, those are Greasy Candy. Those are also Low Gravity Genetics, and those are possibly autos, but he's not 100% sure yet. Some have come out autos, some of them haven't. But they all started flowering before everything else, so they're farther ahead. And then the other little one right here in the right corner, that is a Bubba Kush 2.0, and she pretty well died twice, I think. And I brought her back, and I left it in a 1 gallon pot because I wasn't sure it was going to do anything. And then I ended up putting it into a 5 gallon pot because it came back again. So I put it into a 5 gallon pot, and I just let it do its thing. So
Nice.
That one's Humboldt, by the way.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, looks good.
And then you can just see the little corner of J Rats right here in the bottom.
Get that out of there. That's in the shot.
I try not to put it in.
Oh my goodness! So I went out in the rain today. We got rain. It's been raining all day today. So this is my Terpes Genetics. This is the Duckfoot. I don't remember the cross. I don't have it with me.
Is that variegated there, or is that?
No, it was raining, so the leaf flipped. And I didn't realize it till after I got back inside. I'm like, damn it. And I didn't want to go back out in the rain.
It was hard. It's hard to tell from here if that was like flipped or if it's like a variegated leaf. That's
no,
cool.
it's just the rain flipped it over. Just the weight of it. I just checked it. It's fine. It's back normal again as soon as it stopped raining. But yeah, she's happy. This is in a 10-gallon bud trainer bud pot. And nice. I have, you can't see it, but I have the grow bag little hack that I had there. That's the mulch layer that I have over top. And boy, is that working wonderfully. Oh nice. My goodness. The birds were I used to put straw out and all the birds steal it. And then I would put all my like cover crop in there and like I'd have it all nice. And then the birds would steal it or the chipmunks are eating it. So I'm like, well, I got to do something. So yeah, I just took an old grow bag that I had and I cut it up and placed it inside. And then I can water right through the top. I don't even have to take it off. And just water right through the top and it goes right in and it goes in nice and slowly. And she's happy. She's happy in it.
Nice. That was going to be my next question. Do you lift it to water or do you just water it straight through it? But you answered it before I asked.
Yeah, if I'm doing like the fish fertilizer, so I've been giving her fish fertilizer and the stash blend every week, and I'll lift it for that because I don't want that kind of sitting on top because the fish fertilizer stinks, right? So I'll lift it for that, put it in, and then just place it on. But it's just like two pieces, right? It's like two halves of a circle, and so it's easy to. Yeah. And if I had the right size grow bag, it wouldn't have been a problem at all.
I like that for the slow watering because that is one of my biggest issue. I don't know what slow water. I do know what it is, but I can't. For some reason, I can't do it. So that would be a great idea for someone like me who tends to not slow water.
Yeah, it just is it. You know, so you can dump it in, and then it'll
just let it. Yeah.
You know, that's a great idea. It stops it from like digging holes too. Like when you water, you know how it always makes a hole. You water in one spot.
Yes.
It stops it from doing that, which is nice.
And with it being a cloth on with the cloth, it kind of makes you go slow and makes it go because if you don't, it's just going to come right out the sides. And if you're feeding, you don't want it to go out the sides. You want it to get into those roots. You want that mycorrhiza and all the, fulvic acid and all the stuff that's in like the stash blend or whatever goodies you're putting in there. You want that right at the roots. So you've got to water that slowly. Yeah. So that's my little outdoor, my little 10-gallon.
I like the duck foot because that's what that purple ghost candy is doing right now. It's like the duck foot mutation.
Yes. Yeah.
Which is, to me, it's super cool. I like not knowing that that's what I was getting.
Yeah.
And even Lowe's was like, oh man, I haven't seen that one yet.
Where'd that come from?
Well, yeah, he was like, I haven't seen that yet. He's like, huh. I was like, I'm just gonna let it go, see what it does.
Yeah. I'm getting lots of requests for my shirt.
The smiley face.
Weed makes me happy.
This is actually one of the home grown shirts off our site.
Oh, you got it in. Nice.
I got one of them in. They didn't both come at the same time. I was kind of surprised about that, but I ordered them both at the same time, but one showed up and one hasn't yet. It's still out there, but this is all the other ones like this that I have were ones that I just had pressed, but this is one that was actually made on our site. So
yeah.
How's the material? Is it that nice soft material?
It's the exact same shirts as the ones that I had made before. So the t-shirt, it's like the Gildan shirts. So they're just like a regular t-shirt, whatever. So yeah.
Nice. I like it. Because sometimes you'll order them and
the print is nicer.
They'll have it'd be like a sports, like a jersey kind of feel. And I don't like those necessarily. Like they're okay, but I like a soft t-shirt. This one's my favorite t-shirt. I wear this all week long.
Can you shut the fuck up? Hey,
What
Happy
up?
Friday.
how y'all
What up,
doing?
man? Doing
Great,
good.
What y'all
How are
doing
you?
thanks.
tonight?
What are
How
we
are
doing
y'all?
tonight? We are
Oh,
live.
Yeah, I hear you.
how you doing? Happy
I'm
Friday.
good, good.
What do we
What you
got
got
So
growing
going
y'all
up?
see
on?
what? Yeah, you want to see a little? I got some boring veg right now.
Ooh,
It's
Look at that.
look at the
I've been playing
training.
with them bud clips,
Uh-huh.
man. They're
Aren't
Yeah,
they
they're
fun.
fun?
nice.
Wow.
They're
Yeah,
nice. Eh?
I
Look
need
at
to get
that.
some.
that's the miracle alien cookies. And
Nice.
then
You could
Ooh,
probably take that bottom clip off. I
yeah,
don't think she's gonna
yeah,
move.
she's yeah, it's kind of
oh yeah, she's
yeah.
Moose knuckle, moose knuckle, moose knuckle.
I like that one.
oh boy.
Yeah, I got all these on those bases, that self-watering bases. I've been loving them, man, for real.
They work
Oh,
nice. Eh?
chicken, hey, like it's really that's the secret sauce.
Yeah, they've been awesome.
It is.
And then Fast Buds, they sent me the little tester autos, so I got the sour jealousy running, the pound cake, and then the papaya cookies
Nice.
Nice.
all going.
I think we have those ones as well. The papaya cookies.
Have you ran them yet?
I haven't. No, that's my next run. Is the Fast Buds run.
Well,
Okay.
I was gonna
Yeah,
pop the gorilla strawberry. That was the next one I was going with.
man, I love
Nice.
Fast Buds. I always have.
I haven't tried them yet, so this is gonna be. I'm not very good at autos, and I've never tried autos on those bases.
Yeah.
So I feel like this is gonna give me. This is gonna be the verification on whether or not I should ever do autos again, because now I got great genetics, and I have the auto watering bases. So
Yeah.
really, I got everything going in my favor right now. So I
Are
should be
you
able to
doing
grow
Are
a good
you
auto
gonna do
farm.
Gaia Green? Are you gonna do Gaia Green?
Either Gaia Green or the Black Swallow, one of the two. But it'll be a dry amendment in the soil. Yep.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
I
So
did
you got.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
I got the grow dots and recharge. I kept it simple with the autos and the bases. Recharge once a week, and then the IPM, hit it with the optic foliar, the Evos plus transport with a little bit of silicium from Jaren from Jug Dealers and all them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes it strong. Keep it easy.
Thanks.
Nice. Yeah. Keep it simple. Keep it simple.
Yeah.
Like if you
I
don't.
got y'all stickers too. Put them up.
Hell yeah.
Yay.
Oh, I love it.
See, I told you guys I sent them.
Yeah, I got them.
People are getting them.
Slowly.
Showing up.
Well, this is why he does it in groups. So then he's like, okay, I'm guaranteed to get the recognition throughout the night now because everybody's going to be, look, I finally got them.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I got everybody up there.
Awesome.
Nice.
I love it.
Yes.
And I got the Mephisto auto over here.
Ooh.
Yeah.
She's
The Girl Scout monkeys.
happy girl.
And then I got my Global Grow Cup.
Oh, look at that. When's harvest time for that cup?
October, but I'm gonna be early because I did a auto.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I did an auto. Everybody else pretty much did photos, I'm pretty sure.
Have you seen Mrs. 420 things?
Yeah. Oh my
She-
God, that thing just looks ridiculous.
Right? Oh my goodness. It's insane. Absolutely
Yeah.
insane. She's killing it.
There was somebody
I
else
know.
I saw the other day, and I can't think off the top of my head who it was. Very, very comparable to Mrs. 420 things.
From
Very
Bud Trainer, I seen his too the other day. That she had it like scrogged out with the almost like the yellow hangers or whatever they are.
Yep, the huggers. Yep.
Yeah, the huggers. Yeah, I thought that was cool.
Yeah, they're so inventive over there. So in the little bud cups, he actually has the little notches, so you can actually put the bud huggers in there to help train your plants down. I'm like, that is
Yeah, I haven't
brilliant.
used those. Yeah, I've seen them. I thought it was cool.
Well, yeah, they're if you can get your hands on a set, you're gonna like them, because they like the bottom comes out and you can just push it up to check the roots if you're Snoopy. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I've always used the twine, the ties, like everybody else. You get the spool from AC Infinity, lasts you forever. Tie everything down to the. But
yeah, and then
clips
you take
have been
them off,
fun.
and then you reuse them again later on. And
Yeah.
you look on my plants, like not my outdoor plants right now, but if you look at my indoor plants when I get them going, I always end up with both. I'll have clips and ties in there, because some need to be clipped and some need to be kind of tied down, because some of them don't need to be bent so far. They just need to kind of like
Yeah, you can
tip
kind
over
of direct
just a
them.
little
Yeah,
bit. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So sometimes the
Yeah.
clips don't work for every branch, but man, they make training a lot easier. That's for sure.
Oh boy, do they ever. You just pop them on, and then when you're ready, you just pop them off again and wash them and reuse them. They're wonderful, wonderful. I'm still working on my very first pack. Like 3 years ago, they gave me a pack of bud clips, and I'm still working on them. I haven't lost hardly any. It's wonderful. Because it's a wonderful color too, because if you drop them in the soil, you can see them,
Yeah.
because I can grow. When I had my room, I've moved all into tents now, but when I had my flower room, like I would put them into veg at my height, and then they would double up. So they would get big, and the defoliation I used to have to do, and it was so wonderful to be able to quickly pick out one of the bud trainer clips out of all the leaves, because you can see it right away.
Yeah, I mean, I learned quick. I snapped a couple branches off messing with it, because I was training it when it was a little dry. So you had to make sure she was watered. So I found out the hard way. One of them, I snapped the main stalk, but not all the way. And then I infused it. It just infused itself back together, taped her. She was good to go.
Yeah.
Got the
I
little
like to give them
moose knuckle.
I like to give them a pinch too. Like you just kind of soften it, pinch it on both sides of it, and kind of like bend it over a little bit, and then put that clip on it, and then it just rolls nicely right around that bend.
Yeah.
Just to kind of give
Jack!
a bit of a buffer there.
Hell yeah.
But yeah,
Whoa.
give yourself a plug for Sundays, man.
Yeah,
Yes.
of course. Yeah, I just want to give a shout out to Sunday Sesh Squad, Canna Alicia, and Cortez the Conqueror. All three of us talk every day, always coming up with new ideas, and we got a hell of a list of guests coming up. So it's pretty fun, exciting, and I'm glad that us three came together, because it's pretty fun, and we got some things.
And where-
pretty cool so far.
And where could they find the Sunday sesh?
You can find us on YouTube at Sunday Sesh. It's spelled Sunday like ice cream sundae though. So the regular one was taken. Regular Sunday. So
Alicia
cool,
will
though. I
put
like
it
that
in the
it's
chat, I'm sure.
yeah. And Alicia, she's been awesome,
Yes.
and I'm glad to have her as a part of the team, and of course Cortez as well. And
That's awesome.
You can also go to Real Growers and save 10% and type in Cortez as well.
Yeah, and that's for the
Perfect.
grow
Give a little
dots and
plug
the
for
recharge.
Cortez.
And they also have Scotty's watering system over there too, correct?
Yeah, yep. You get the whole site,
Yeah,
saves
so
a little
that's
bit of
pretty
money.
cool. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And CC just put in the chat. This is going to be your first live session on Sunday.
Yep.
They've
correct.
been pre-recorded and then premiere episodes up until now, and you're going to do a live on this Sunday.
Correct. With Chubbs from
Chubbs?
Fast Buds. Yes. Yeah.
That's
We all
exciting.
know that. Yeah. So
Hell yeah.
He's
it's
super
going to be
cool.
fun.
Excellent!
He's got a
Love
real
it.
good story, man. He's got a really good story. So I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to hearing him talk about it. And yeah,
Me
right
too.
on, man.
So
Right on.
appreciate
Thanks
y'all
for
having me
popping
on.
in.
Yeah.
Yes,
I'll
thank
probably
you
stay
so
on see y'all
much.
at the campfire.
For
Sounds
sure.
good.
All right,
Sounds
y'all.
good. And we just
Have a
hit the
great Friday.
100.
We just hit the
We
100.
just hit the 100.
Oh,
We're at
awesome.
103.
All
So
right,
we'll
last
give
chance,
everybody
guys.
one last chance. Type in the word
Yes.
infinity to get entered in. You got
What's
about
going on?
10 seconds. And then we are going to run this giveaway.
That's right. So for those who don't know, we are giving away a $100 gift card from AC Infinity. If you are the winner, you got to make an account at AC Infinity and give the information to Mr. Ganick. All he will need is the email you used, and then Sydney will put $100 on your account for you.
It's dope.
Yes.
It's a cool gift. We got more of them, but they're coming later. Not
Yes.
tonight, at a later date.
So
But
good,
good luck.
luck to everybody. Oh, Jinx.
Yo me a Coke.
Yeah.
Yo me a toke.
Man, I
there
haven't
you
heard-
go.
I haven't heard that in forever. Jinx, yo me a Coke.
Yeah, well, we're grown-ups now, so we say yo me a Coke.
That's
That's right.
right.
I say beer. I say a beer,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I mean, Bunny's not a beer drinker, so I mean,
I like the toke better.
Yeah.
it could
Why
go
not,
either
right?
way. It could go either way, really. We're adults
Yes.
now.
That's right.
Yeah,
So
but we still
say.
love our cereal.
Yes. Did Papa want to run it?
If you were waiting
Yeah.
for the opportune moment, that was it.
Really hear that one. That was
good.
fun.
That was good.
I heard, yeah.
Good luck, everybody.
Da, da, da.
Tommy,
Congratulations.
Oh,
Woo.
I'm
That's
pretty
awesome.
sure he's already got an AC Infinity account. So,
yeah.
Tommy,
Even better.
whatever you created your AC Infinity account, whatever email you use or used to create your account, just send me that, and then I will get that off to Sydney, and we will get that
Get you
added
hooked
onto
up.
your AC Infinity account.
That's right.
So big congrats.
Oh,
Hell
that's
yeah.
awesome. That's awesome. All right, with that, you guys, I think we should roll into another garden. What do you think?
Yes. Let's
Hell
go.
Nope, he's not.
I heard that.
I think we all heard that.
Oh, Grow with Kenny, welcome.
Hello,
Hey, how
hello.
you guys tonight?
Oh, look at this beautiful garden.
Yes, wow.
This is just the clones right now. I've got a bunch of Slurricane clones.
Oh, nice.
This one here
Oh la la.
is a 90s skunk that's a tester from Erie right now.
Nice.
That's a clone as well. And then
Beautiful.
I've got a BBC and Mac 1 clone over here.
Nice. She's
Big thing
she's
though,
nice
I
looking.
actually had two I've done a bunch of transplants today on these. These over here probably last week. They're all the same thing though. They're the Slurricane 7.
Okay.
Nice.
But the big thing
Nice.
is I've got two different sets of testers. The No Joke from Chad Westport
Yeah.
Yes.
and the 90s skunk plants that I've got in flower.
Mm-hmm.
They're day 40. I was gonna show you guys those.
Ooh.
Oh wow!
Look at that.
These
Wow.
over here are the no joke.
Oh,
Those are
no,
gorgeous.
no.
Yeah, they're no joke, all right.
And then these ones over here are the 90s skunk.
Whoa.
Yeah, you have such a nice
Gorgeous.
even canopy across the whole top. Especially
Yeah, I've
for
got
being
9
two
plants in there.
different strains too, which is
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's 9 plants in a 4x4.
Oh,
Wow.
And what size?
That's really nice.
1 gallons?
They're in about 2-gallon pots.
2. Okay. Nice. I just love that.
I love the night. I love the night
shot
shots on them when you hit them with the light, like the flashlight look, and they all just light
Yeah,
up white,
but that's almost complete darkness there, and they're still
shining.
So what I've been learning in this show is that I need to go to smaller buckets.
Well, those are all, everything's Gaia green. I do use some recharge here and there.
Yeah.
But
Nice.
in here, all of these are in 1 gallon.
Nice.
Okay. So are you gonna leave all those in those bag pots, or do you transfer out of those into your 2-gallon?
Most of the time, I usually go up a pot size, not necessarily to a 2. Sometimes it's to a 5. It just depends on how long they actually get vegged for.
Okay.
But I've got a couple things I'm possibly getting ready to start. I've got some Pinkelows that I'm waiting on to germinate. They're from Sticky Ricky.
Ooh.
And was planning on maybe doing a STS spray on a couple things that I have before I end up losing them.
Nice.
Have you ever done that before?
No, I haven't. So it's going to be a new experience.
That's always
Gonna get some
fun.
female pollen.
Yeah, specifically the slurricane, where they was just feminized seeds when I got them. Don't really have any way to keep them unless I keep them in clone.
Right.
This is like the 6th run that I've done on them now, so.
Ooh, wow.
I've had them around for a while.
Yeah. Well, and if it's something that you plan on keeping, I mean, that's definitely that's a good way to go. It's a space saver for sure.
Yeah, I was thinking about maybe starting some kind of breeding project. Honestly,
Pretty cool.
I'd like to find some kind of older haze and maybe start with that and cross it into some newer stuff.
That'd be cool.
Now,
really
with
cool.
running the same strains for so long, have you noticed that you can tell, and of course they're clones. Now I'm sure you've narrowed it down to the ones that aren't finicky and what have you. But if you notice that you're like, oh yeah, this one's a heavy feeder, or this one likes to be trained really early, or anything like that.
Yeah. Originally, I had I popped a 6-pack of the Slurricane. And I ended up with all 6 of them, and I ended up getting rid of 4 of them. So between all the clones in here, these is just 2 different phenos. And one of them's more of a green one, and the other one's got more purple to it. But these are the ones that it doesn't really matter what you throw at them. They're more or less happy.
Yeah.
They're kind of easier to grow. They're not as finicky as the others. And I would say they're probably...
Nice.
Oh, Papa.
What does so I imagine you've kept that one around for a long time, so you've taken that to flower multiple times. What does the end product smell like? Like what's the smell that it gives off? Because I got one right now and I tried it last year, so I kind of have an idea of what it's gonna be.
Yeah, it was kind of like a gassy, but it's also kind of got like a hint of a mint to it somehow.
Oh,
it's kind of it kind of throws you off. It's definitely sweet, but then it's got like a mint kind of in it somewhere too.
Ooh.
That's cool.
I
Yeah,
like
the one that I have, I tried the flower last year, and this is the clone from those. It was like a green grape almost. Like usually when people say it's got a grapey smell or taste to it,
Yeah.
you just think of like the purple grapes. You know what I mean? But this is like this was specifically like a green grape smell to it. Like it was
like a white wine.
different. Almost, yeah. It was like I never had anything that smelled like that before.
Yeah.
So it'd be interesting to see
Yeah.
what mine turns out like.
If mentioning grape, the last run that I done in testers with Chad, I done some of the West Porch grape juice.
Yep.
And he changed it to the posse. But it ended up, it had the most grape smell out of anything I've ever, like it had a rotten grape wine.
That's awesome.
And it was different from one stage to the other. He was actually talking about the slurry. I've got some buds here that was just harvested a couple weeks ago. I was going to try to show, maybe.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Looks
Can you
good.
turn your camera sideways, or is that too much when you're?
Give me one sec.
I'm joining Bunny on the joints tonight.
Kinda
I noticed.
a little slow.
Nice.
Ooh.
But
Looks good.
Yeah, it looks
I
good.
probably got close to a half a pound out of 6 plants of that.
Nice.
So how long do you typically do a veg for? Like what's your veg time? 'Cause I know I see
It more
you got
or less
perpetual
kinda
grower down there.
depends on my space.
Okay.
Because there's stuff that's supposed to be 8 weeks, and I've seen that a lot of stuff that says 8 weeks, it seems to take it closer to 9.5 sometimes to
Yeah.
finish. So I just end up with a bunch of stuff that sometimes it ends up overgrown and they end up absolutely massive.
Yeah.
All these Slurricane clones, I'm probably gonna flip them, I would say within the next 2 weeks, but they're gonna be, the whole room's gonna be full.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it is. I can't wait to see that.
Yes.
You have to definitely come back and give us a little update on what it looks like next week or the week after. Once you get everything transplanted into the final homes and you're ready to flip, definitely want to see that.
Yes.
Yeah, I can do that.
For
Maybe
sure.
I'll have some other stuff growing up by then too. If it was daylight, I'd show you this one I've got in my front yard. It's massive.
Ooh.
In your front yard.
Yeah, it's about 7 foot tall, and it's
Nice.
just planted straight in the ground.
Nice.
We're not in Kansas anymore.
It just kind of popped up.
I was gonna say, how do your neighbors feel about it being in the front yard?
Well,
Tomato
nobody's said
plants.
nothing yet, so it's kind of in the middle of my garden, so it's still pretty obvious. Everything else is like 3 foot tall, and then it's just a giant tree out there in the middle.
Monster 7 foot tall plant. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's awesome. Nice, man. Well, thanks for coming on and showing us.
Yeah,
Yes.
appreciate
Thank you
it.
so much.
I can't wait to see the updates every week. And if you'd like to come hang out with us at the end of the night, we do a campfire where we just sit and chat and talk about whatever. So you're more than welcome to chat, jump back on and come and join us if you'd like.
All right.
All right.
Cool, man.
Happy
I guess I'll let you
morning.
guys let somebody
All
else show theirs. I know there's somebody else in line, so
Yes.
so I'll look at that.
Yes.
Y'all have a good evening.
Yeah,
All
you
right.
too. Have a good night.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
That's
I love
cool.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice little system going on there.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Gorgeous. Oh, Jess, we've seen some beautiful gardens tonight.
We
Beautiful.
have.
Look at
Yes.
Spoiled Friday. So just a reminder that every Friday we do Growmie Gardens, and this is the night that we want to celebrate the community. So we ask you to come join us and show off your garden and hang with us around the campfire if you would like. And on Wednesdays we are normally at 9 p.m. Eastern every Wednesday live here on YouTube. But next Wednesday we're doing a little shake up. Because, Mr. Gannix, would you like to maybe say the first one?
Well, we have my uncle coming on. He's a pretty cool dude. He's what you call a legacy grower. He helped pave the way for all us fuckers here.
Yeah.
He goes by the name of Jorge Cervantes. 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Right here.
Yes.
Don't miss it.
So exciting.
It's going to be a fucking bang.
It is.
And go ahead, buddy.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, I missed the last one when he came on, but I did get to meet him in person. So I'm very excited to actually sit down for the hour and interview him.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
Literally the coolest guy ever. Ever.
Well, yeah, you were like fist bumping every morning, like, morning.
Yeah.
Girl,
Piece
you
of
know,
shit.
Welcome. Congratulations.
Oh, hey. He kind of threw me on. I was just like, I just now read his message, like, we're going to have you on at the end. I'm like, okay. That's one guy.
What's going on, brother?
Thank you for selecting me. I feel so privileged and honored.
Oh, congratulations.
Yes, thank you for showing such support to the community.
Oh, I love you guys. I love the whole community. It's just been wonderful. I watch a lot of podcasts, but you guys have been my favorite since I started watching. The whole community, the chats are always great. It's just it's been really enjoyable. Every episode gets me laughing, and actually look forward to it.
Oh, good. That's our goal right there, is to put a little laugh in your day, and look at some beautiful gardens, right? Like, can you ask for
Such
anything
beautiful
more?
gardens tonight. That's why I think there's so many more people more deserving than me, but I am honored nonetheless.
Oh. Don't you worry, dude. We're working through the list.
I'm telling you what, it's a long one. It's a long one.
It is a lot. You should see the list. You should see the list we got already. The ones that we've already had
done.
It's like 5 pages long. So
we've been doing this. We've been doing this for 3 years.
I know. I've been going back and watching some of your guys' older episodes and stuff because I just started watching you, a few months ago. And I'm so glad I found you. And like I said, I saw you on Grambo. DGC was the first thing I started watching. And when I saw you, Mama Kush, I was like, oh, I like her. I love her laugh. She's so bright, and you captivated me right away. I was like, oh, I got to check her. And it took me forever to find you. Like, I didn't know where to look. I had to go back and watch the episode again to hear you say homegrown the community, because I'm looking up Mama Kush and I'm finding older stuff. Like, where is this at? I got to check this out. Yeah. So when I finally found you guys.
Well, that's why sharing just, not necessarily just our content, but sharing a Growmie's content is so important, because the algorithm hides us.
Yes.
Like we're sitting on a gold mine of so many amazing growers, but we don't know who they are. The algorithm.
I share you guys on Facebook. I got a Facebook account, so I share stuff on there from you guys. Post when you guys are coming on. I tell my friends about it. A lot of my friends are busy; they got families and stuff. I was hoping my one buddy was going to come on tonight, but he was busy. So hopefully next week we can get him on. Maybe I'll go over his house and hold his hand if he's nervous. He's got some beautiful plants, though. So I told him, I said, people say small plants. It doesn't matter what you have. I mean,
all the way from baby to full grown. We want to see.
Yeah, it's just it's just connecting with everyone, and
Papa's
Happy
adding to the
Friday.
Happy Friday. Wakey, wakey. Did we leave you that long? You know it's
Oh, shit.
Yes,
I didn't see I was up there. Yeah. No.
Whippings, people.
Happy Friday.
I did just have some of this. Put me to sleep. This stuff is starting to get there. It's I pressed it this week. Or no, I pressed it 2 weeks ago.
Look
Looks
at that.
good.
It's starting to look pie. I gotta whip it a few more times. There's a fair bit in there.
So how do you whip it? How do you whip it? So that's okay. So you've swished it, you've put it in the jar, and then now you say you whip it. What are you doing with that? How are you doing?
Just kind of let's going in here and just twisting it and kind of aerating it and stirring it together.
Agitate it.
Pretty much.
Okay. I gotcha.
I just
So
smeared my blunt with some dabs, so I feel you. I'm gonna be looking real sleepy here soon.
I'm gonna go turn on this camera so you guys can see this plant.
Yeah.
I've come to the conclusion that it has to go to 70 days. I think it's not going to be done until the 14th of September.
Wow.
Oh boy.
I am blown away at what this thing is doing now, so I can't wait to see it then. Hold on, let me switch cameras.
We're gonna say goodbye to Mama.
I'll take. Where's the plants for 500?
You guys can still hear me though, right?
Yeah.
Oh
yes,
sir.
Perfect.
Just enjoying the music. That's all.
I can hear it. It's
Papa. And I'm just loading up a 420 dabs that you sent me. I'm
Wow.
just top of my bowl.
Look at her.
camera on now?
Yes,
Look at
it
that.
is.
Ooh.
And this thing, I don't know how it's going to get to September.
Man.
Beautiful.
It's going to be frosty by then, I would assume, if it's this frosty now.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh boy.
Those tolos.
Yeah, man, this thing is it's intense.
I like how you've put the second support in there to keep those top girls from falling over.
Oh, even these smaller ones. Just get a second. Even these smaller ones at the back, get a bit of a lean.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Oh! And they're just going to keep going too because they're just going to get fatter and fatter.
I can't believe it goes 70 days. I don't know. I don't. So much plant here.
Look at how happy. Oh my goodness.
Now I'm in week. Well, so what is this? This is like week 5.5, 6, maybe. If that's maybe 7. I don't know. I know it's gonna go to the 15th, but it's I've got this thing dialed in for humidity pretty low. What do you guys run in humidity in this time of flower? If you have this much material in your tent.
I like to keep it.
Go ahead,
Go ahead. I like to keep mine like 50% or lower.
Yeah.
You're up
I
that
do
high,
50.
eh?
If I can, yeah. Well, just because of the time of year, like you're in a very similar climate to what I'm in.
Mm-hmm.
Super humid outside, so I mean the transfers inside, even with the AC running and stuff like that. You get the lights on and everything.
Yeah.
And I find too when the lights go off, when it starts to get a little bit cooler in the tent, the humidity wants to go up.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, definitely have the lights off, eh?
It's usually at lights off is when I struggle more with the humidity.
That's the fact, Jack!
I got no choice about the 50%. That's like with my central air running and with a small humidifier, I stay around 50% with the lights on. Now, at nighttime, when it cools down like it is now to about 70 degrees, 65, I'll put a window fan in overnight and the humidity will get up to about 60, 65, but the temp will go down to about 75, 72 degrees.
Yeah, so when it gets cooler, the humidity rises.
Yeah.
I don't think I
Look
cleaned
at
it
that.
enough underneath. Like it is about
Wow.
I mean, not much under here, under this screen, like under this one right here. But the stuff that it is, like you can't see. I want to be able to see the light through this most of the time when I'm growing. This is a first time in this really big container of cocoa I've ever done this. This is 5 gallons of cocoa.
Yeah,
Wow.
Beast.
And how are you?
She's
liking the
more than
cocoa?
that.
That's
What was
gonna
that
be
question, Mama? What was it say?
How are you liking the cocoa so far?
You know what? It's decent. I've decided to switch sizes next round. So Floorflex has like this 12 pot setup,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just 2 gallons.
Okay.
So
I've seen some people grow some monster plants in cocoa
Out of those.
in small
Mhm.
pots. Well, look
Yeah.
at Flower Fox on Wednesday. She was talking about her cocoa in the what was it, the 1 gallon cubes?
Yep.
Insane.
My vessel is magnificent and fierce.
Just constantly water cocoa, so it's
Well, she's also in there watering 8 times a day or feeding.
that's what I
you know.
mean. Like it constantly.
That's insane.
yeah.
I haven't been upstairs all week.
But yeah,
No,
with the cocoa,
I like the automated.
you're not going to water it that often, but with cocoa, you can.
Mm-hmm. I'm interested to see the 12, how it'll be different.
Yes. Yeah.
Because that's a lot, 12 plants in here. But I've got the clones for it. That's that stuff I just made. This HGTV number 4. It helps my back immensely. So I know you guys were talking about my wife's plant earlier, and there's been a death in the family. I hate to say it.
Oh, no.
It stopped drinking completely,
Oh.
and for some reason I have no idea why. She's like, "You killed my plant." I go, No. The automatic system was working the same way it had been working all the time, but it just stopped drinking. I don't know if there was too many roots, and it was just like in theory with cocoa, because that's what I was using. It should have been fine, but it was not fine.
Oh boy! Oh no! Oh, that's so sad.
that thing was
Did it get root bound?
Oh, it was definitely root bound. It was insane how many roots were in it. It was a very big plant for that.
It was in a solo cup. It's a solo cup challenge that he's in. And this thing had a stalk on it like that.
It was massive. Absolutely
massive.
massive.
It was. He defied all physics. It was unbelievable what this fucking plant looked like. Unbelievable.
I'm not too worried about my 2
to that
gallons.
plant.
Yeah, there it is, right there. There it is, right
Oh,
there.
wow.
Oh.
Are you kidding me?
It was ridiculous.
And those are the roots at the bottom?
Yeah.
He said he grew it in
Looks like a
cocoa, but I don't see any cocoa in there.
Like cocoa, like the roots came up to the top, and it like I said, it just stopped drinking. We flushed it. We did all the stuff that you're supposed to do. It went to the proper pH. We're like, oh, yep, there it is. We're fine. Well, because we're both new to this. We've never grown cocoa before.
Yeah.
So we did the flush, and after the flush, we put like regular EC stuff in there and the proper pH, and it got to where it said it would get to. We're like, sweet, we fixed it, and then it just stayed drowned and never dried out.
Oh,
That's so unbelievable.
Oh.
But that's the headache of those solo cup challenges, right? You make a little bit of a mistake, and I don't even know what I wish I knew what happened, but
Yes.
I don't.
Yeah. But you know what? You have it documented. So if sometime you're speaking to somebody and they'll be like having the same conversation, you know, you might be able to bring up the pictures and help figure it out, right? So, you know, it's a learning experience. You haven't learned what caused it, but that doesn't mean you won't learn, right?
Yeah, I learned solo cups are not meant to be growing plants this size. I've learned my lesson.
Cool little experiment.
It was neat to see. It was definitely neat to see.
It's a $5,000 prize for that. So
It's cool, but
this is the reason why it was such high stakes on this, because it's
Oh, yeah.
and they are not
That
meant to
sucks.
be growing like that.
And it
You know what I
was
mean? Like it's
beautiful.
gorgeous.
This thing smells like pomegranate. It's pretty cool.
Crazy, man. That's
Oh
Nice.
my goodness.
Yeah, and look at, but listen, like look, you can see in here, it's like this stuff is not getting any daylight, but I mean, it's still, I still think that's gonna wash all right. It'll come off.
Yep.
And underneath, and then like how deep we gotta go into the jungle here to find something.
Is that one sticky? Is it sticky?
Oh yeah.
That's the best. I love that.
Mm.
You go in, you brush against the plant, and you're just all like sticky and you smelly, and
Yeah.
I
That's
just
what she said.
yes, you did.
Good one.
Oh boy.
She's covered. She's getting close.
that's it. That's interesting, eh?
Yeah, it's got like a
Yeah,
it's got like
ring
a
at the
watering.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's see one in action here. We're not one in action. I'll get one out.
These are so neat, these things. So that goes on the top, right? So that goes on the top of the soil, and then it waters down.
Yeah, and then I got two hoses, one coming each from each side. It fills up, like one fills over here and one fills over here, so it kind of, you need two.
Goes in nice and slow.
Yep.
Oh, I love it.
So how many
That's
times?
pretty cool.
How many times does that thing fill up?
Fill
Just
so
once, no watering?
I don't. This doesn't fill up. This is just catching the runoff that comes out of the bottom of this, and then it goes in here. So it just fills up in here, fills the cocoa, and then eventually comes out. And then I just suck this up with the. I get rid of it, drain to waste, and then. And so then it waters twice a day to run off.
Nice.
Okay. Nice.
Takes about 45 seconds, and I go through about 25 gallons every week.
Wow.
Wow.
Ish.
Ooh,
There's the fresh RO. Gonna
one
make the jug
thing.
tomorrow.
that's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That just simplifies
I
it.
wonder
Though.
if
Like,
she's
you
still
just
there.
put a nice big gallon like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Especially for somebody who sucks at
Beautiful.
watering like me.
This timer, it has
Getting better,
got
though.
it off of Amazon. It's got to the second.
Wow.
So I do it 42 seconds at this time and 42 seconds at another time.
Wow.
Nice.
I don't do any of the watering.
Nice.
It's super handy.
Yeah.
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 They
Well, you
just
don't
to
need
make
to.
sure the water is available and ready to run.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. Well, and I got to come in here and suck this up, or it gets all. As you can see, I let it go for a couple days, and the salts just get built up on the tray and gets a little
A
dirty.
little high
How often do you have to
I
pee?
think hand watering though.
How often
That
do you have to-
hands-on approach.
Yeah, I've done most of my growing. I've always done hand watering, but
Cause
I'm really
you
starting
are
to
on the
love
welfare.
the auto.
Well,
bucket.
I'm liking this automatic watering, like the ebb and flow that I have. I'm really impressed with that. So, yeah, that's amazing.
Oh, battery just died.
It really just it makes it almost fail-proof. Almost. Not fully.
Yeah.
There's still operator error. You can still fuck up your nutrients and stuff like that. But it makes it almost fail-proof when it comes to watering. Like, you're not going to underwater these anymore. And I feel like that's what I've done my whole grow career is I've underwatered everything.
Underwatered. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's so hard, like, to get that, because you want, like, especially, well, in cocoa, it's obviously a little bit different. I mean, you and I are both organic growers, but you want that where like you grab it and you squeeze it. You want it to not like maybe one drip coming out.
Ball, but it makes a ball, and then you can just kind of go, and then it falls apart again. You want it moist enough that it will do that almost all the time.
And it's so hard because especially if you're in a big pot and you have a little plant, you have to be careful, right? So,
yeah, very, very true.
Yeah,
cocoa is fun. It's been fun. It's been fun to play with and to learn. And
yeah,
and like I said, I'm sort of hooked on it. I'm gonna do 12 more, and then maybe I won't be hooked on it after those 12. But I'm gonna try it.
No, but I think you're taking the right. I think you're taking the right approach for sure. Like when I did cocoa, it was very early on in growing, and I didn't realize that you have to water so much with cocoa.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't do my research enough of it back, and I didn't know enough about it when I started doing it, and that's what turned me off of it. Is my schedule didn't work with it, but with the watering system, I think that's the only and best way to grow cocoa. You can do the hand watering if your schedule fits with it, but my schedule never fit with it. So the self-watering systems, whatever they are, the auto-watering systems, whatever one you choose, I think that's the best way to go.
I'm interested to see the 12 different like spots and trying to water all of them evenly. They have, you know what? They have these little pieces that come with this kit, and it's just they're pre-cut, and they each have like a flow meter on them.
Oh
yeah.
And then from that, there's 2 for each one.
So is that like what's that? Like where they have like the carrots? It's like a tensiometer or something that you put in. Is that what that is?
This will just come out, and then the water comes to here, and then it'll just drip through that little hole. So it's just going to drip, and then on either side go down into it. So these are just drippers. I'm going to have to run these longer for sure.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, see this whole automatic watering thing just fascinates me. I was like, oh, that's so many cool gadgets. Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah,
so are those like back like a backflow valve or something like that? So it won't run backwards?
No, so this is going to control the pressure. So each one of these goes into like you build a square around in regular pipe, and then you pop a hole in it, and you push this into the pipe, you push that one into the pipe, you spread them all around, and then you got to get the pressure up in that whole system to like 60, or I'm not 100%. Don't quote me on the pressure, okay? It's whatever it is to give the right flow to these.
That's right.
So then let's just call it 60 psi. So 60 psi to go all of these, and each one will be the same kind of drip, because it's a high pressure, low flow kind of thing. That's my understanding, anyways. But I haven't done it yet.
To me. Makes
well,
sense.
that'll be fun to watch. That'll be a lot of fun to watch.
It all makes sense until you do it once, and then you're like, "Fuck, this doesn't make any sense."
That was organics for me, man. I did organics. I'm like, this is the best tasting I've ever had. Run it again, and then I got fungus gnats, and I go, I am done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Done. Those fungus gnats suck.
Yeah, Bunny had quite the issue with fungus gnats, didn't you, Bunny?
Oh my goodness. It was horrible. You literally opened the tent and it looked like a black cloud. Like it was bad. The sticky traps I did the apple cider, I did it all, the mosquito dunks. It helped, but it didn't get rid of all of it. So finally I removed the first about an inch of the topsoil, and that's what finally got everything. And then I switched back to Green Planet, and I haven't had an issue.
I'm out.
Hard to argue with. It's hard to argue with.
Yeah.
Preventative, right from the minute you plant that seed.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
When you're doing organics, you just have to know it's coming. So you got to be preventative. Literally, right
I had
from the
never
second
done
that those pots are in
Yeah.
that pen.
I had never done any pest preventative management or any of that, so it was all new. And I was like, why is there fruit flies in my tent? Like, I didn't even know.
Kind of what they look like. It is kind of what they look like. So
My wife's like, "Whoa, we're having fruit flies upstairs for some reason. This is not the time of year for them. I don't know what's going on. We got this. They're everywhere." And I go, "They're coming from my tent. Don't worry. Those aren't fruit flies." Yeah.
Oh, gross. Yeah. Don't like bugs. Don't like bugs.
Yeah.
Well, we are going to go ahead and roll into the campfire. So you're more than welcome.
We
to come
actually
back.
have a bonus garden, actually.
One more bonus garden, I heard.
Yes.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. All right. Thank you.
I don't know.
420 things.
Good to see you, brother.
Happy Friday.
Yeah,
A bonus garden. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
I just saw it come up.
Hello. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, y'all. How y'all doing
How's it
tonight?
going, brother?
Good. Thanks.
You guys have been having a lot of fun over here, man.
Oh, yeah, we have.
That's for sure.
Hell
Man,
yeah.
I give you guys a lot of props, man. You guys are doing a good thing for the community and everything, man. And
Thank you.
we thank you guys too for supporting us, and we're right behind you guys as well, man, for sure.
Yes.
You guys are.
For those who don't know, can you give us can you do a little plug for yourself?
Yeah, man. I'm a host on the HDE podcast, Higher Desert Exotics, and we do kind of the same thing as you. We're trying to step it up a little bit, man. We're doing pre-recordings. We got about 4 or 5 podcasts recorded already with some amazing people, man. Some scientists that will blow your mind in the field, and some great guests coming up. But the main reason I wanted to come over here, man, is to show my damn grow. And that's
Yes.
the podcast, man. Let's look at this.
Look at that. Wow.
Yeah, baby.
Love it.
Wheels.
Hey.
Oh my goodness. I love it.
Hey, man,
Wow.
this is the first run with Coco for me, man. And I'm going to be honest, I ran through some hiccups about week 3 of flower. And, well, let's kick it back a notch and figure out why I ran into these issues, right? The main reason I ran into issues was because of fungus gnats.
Ooh.
Dude, I'm like anti-bug all the way, and like I have a pretty good IPM setup. Y'all are familiar with creative. We do no spray. We don't do any spray. We use beneficial predator mites to guard our media and things like that.
Yep. You take the fight fire with fire approach.
The one thing though that got out of control was the fungus gnats with everything, man. And we knocked the crap out of everything, but the fungus gnats somehow were able to get in the cocoa and just go crazy, man. And the BT. So this was my original setup was BT. I used microbe lift BT. I don't have it in here. I keep it in the closet inside for to keep it like room temperature in the dark and stuff.
Yeah.
But microbe lift BT, and just sticky traps, and I let it dry back and everything. Like, dude, I did massive dry backs with cocoa, right? Fungus gnats didn't give a crap, dude. They're like, dude,
Wow, really?
It knocked them down, but I'm getting like hundreds of these things sticking to the traps all the time. Like, I can't keep up with destroying their life cycle, right?
Exactly.
So, dude, I don't know, dude.
And that's the whole thing with gnats is you have to like disrupt their whole cycle.
With any
Yes.
pet, with any pet,
With any
right?
with any pets, yeah, for sure.
But dude, these gnats were getting so bad, dude, that they were. I'm in flower, and they're starting to cause issues within the root zone. And dude, like, God came through somebody that came on our podcast, and I watched a podcast, and I heard something from somebody say NS nematodes, or I think I got that right. Don't get me wrong, but
Nematodes?
the nematodes, the SM or SF nematodes, SF nematodes. I got like 10 million of them for like $11 shipped to me overnight.
They
You know
come
what I
in like
mean?
a canister or
It was
something
just a
like that.
little tiny pouch satchel. It looked like some fine dust in there. And I
Okay.
just sprinkled a little bit of those in my pots. And then I watered as normal. And then I hit it like 2 days again with the BT. And dude, in 2 weeks, dude, I don't have no freaking gnats.
Nice.
So sticky traps, BT, because BTs, dude, they attack the larvae, and these nematodes are gangsters, dude. Like Dr. Tassa Salda from Genome Toomey Genomics. She said that talking to Tad from Kiss Organics.
Oh, Tad
And I
Hussey.
seen that, dude. I'm like, dude, I'm trying it, dude. I bought some from Nature's Good Guys. This is before I knew Tad, by the way, or I'd be ordering them from him. But I bought some off of Nature's Organics, put them in here, dude. 2 weeks later, dude, no gnats. I might see, dude,
Nice.
every now and then I might see one, dude. I'm like, you're hunting down. You're getting hunted down, you son of a
Yeah.
gun.
Don't give them an opportunity to start laying eggs.
So
Yeah,
I wanted
like
to share that with
I'm
you guys.
adding nematodes as well. When I'm doing the full organic run, nematodes, love them. I got a container of them. They look like little tiny.
Yeah.
You know, like when you buy like shoes or something and you get the little silica packs.
Yeah.
You ever broke one of
Yeah,
those?
they come in those packs.
Like
Yeah.
just like a little gel ball.
Little gel beads.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like. It just looks like a little tiny gel bead inside this canister. You just kind of shake it around and like you
wow.
add some water.
It must be like a slow release of them. That would be good.
They're nice. They work very,
I
very
just
well.
did it
And they
one
take
time,
care of
man.
a lot.
I ordered them one time and put them in, and you betcha, I'm gonna hit with my Swarovski mites because that takes care of your white flies, your thrips, your spider mites, and all that. It's a great preventive. They don't get up on your plants. They stay, man. They maybe get up on your stem and stuff. They stay in the root zone. 100%, dude. You're not gonna get no Swarovski mites up in your bud. If you do, maybe one flew up in there in the wind. But I'd much rather have a Swarovski mite in there than some cinnamon oil or neem oil or any kind of shit you're gonna spray on your bud, right? So
Yeah.
100% all that way. With the nematodes, though, man, definitely wiped out the gnats, 100%.
Nice.
Anyways,
I always loved hearing tips about
Yes.
gnats because that's a very common issue for a lot of people. Like that's more of an issue than thrips and spider mites and white flies and all that other stuff. Gnats are always a number one pest that we all kind of battle.
Sorry.
But that goes back to the proper watering as well. Like if you water properly, you won't have that opportunity for them to explode like that. So it's also learning.
But sometimes though, you get it. It comes with your soil or your cocoa.
Oh, yeah.
Or whatever.
Oh, I know.
It's already there.
Yeah. No, I know. I know.
That and like it depends on the setup you're in too, right? Like cocoa, like it depends on how you're growing, but like I want to try to keep my cocoa pretty saturated at all times, and it's really hard to get. Dude, I did it too, dude. I did massive drybacks with the gnats, dude, and it did not work. Them little son of a bitches hide anywhere, and they will repopulate quick, dude. They just populate so quick, man. This strain right here is one of my keepers. This is I called it the pipe bender. This is one of the crosses Creative made. This is a Krylon which is a RS11 cross or something, but it's from Thug Pug Genetics, and then crossed to the Wrench, which is one of the higher desert exotics exclusives that we have. Dude, this stuff is so. I don't know if it's gonna pick it up.
One of you guys has to be in some kind of a trade. For sure, because you got the pipe bender, you got the wrench.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Dude, we have the snow plow. You know, like dude, dude, I should have did like this is probably the worst possible situation you can
Beautiful.
have in a grow, dude. I fucked up in week 3, and dude, I only built 3 layers of trellis, dude, and I got these big ass donkeys, like, dude, like I'm cutting down.
It's
These are getting
yeah.
chopped. These are all getting chopped tomorrow, by the way.
Oh yeah, I'm like,
wow.
they're pretty heavy.
Yeah, you're getting close.
Yeah, they're really close.
Amazing.
Yeah, they're all looking amazing. I try to push all my stuff because I'm like,
yeah,
I'm seeing what can happen with this stuff. So,
well, and some of them are your guys' streams too, so you want to see what they do. You want to push them to the max.
This is a lightsaber from Most Wanted Genetics, higher, heavily connected.
Nice.
Dude, this is
nice.
Dude,
I got some of his Beta Raid.
This stuff I'm keeping, dude, for sure, dude.
Yeah, he's got some nice stuff.
Oh, look
Yeah,
how pretty
gorgeous.
For sure. And you're on a little bit of a health journey right now, I've noticed.
Oh yeah, man. Definitely. This is also some this is Marshmallow OG. Oh, that is too back there. That's Marshmallow OG. That's Marshmallow OG. This is another Most Wanted Genetics. Oh wait, this is some Orange Gasm. Sorry, this is Marshmallow OG. Over here.
Nice.
And then that's a black cherry gelato across the cherry funk by the Backpack Boys. The Mike from Heavily Connected gifted me. This is some Orange Gasm from Irie. This is two different phenos. Dude, this thing just keeps on going and going and going like all crazy. Like it keeps pushing out white hairs like fucking nuts. I'm gonna have to take this thing in the tent and just let it see how far it goes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. My goodness.
This stuff is this is a Indiana bubblegum cross the Afterglow by Irie. This plant already grew out one time before. I got it grown in the tent too, but seeing what it can handle, dude, it's doing some crazy foxtailing, dude. But it's frosty as hell, it's turfy as hell, and it presses really well. This plant I completely fucked up.
I have heard that though
completely
before.
Fucked up, dude. Like, you want to see some fucking bullshit right here? Yeah, dude. I fucked this plant up, dude.
What happened?
The same thing that happened to every other plant. This one just did it worse. So
didn't snap out of it.
With the cocoa and the fungus gnats, here we go. This is segue. This is like all back to the beginning, right? So with the cocoa and the fungus gnats, I was trying to dry back so hard that I started bottom feeding. And I bottom fed all the way up until like I flipped into flower. Even after I transplanted, I transplanted, and then I bottom fed, flipped into flower a week later after I transplanted, but I built up a salt buildup, right? So I started top feeding by mistake, and I ran into issues. So I thought, dude, you know what goes through your mind when you're growing? You think of all this crap, dude. And then by the time I finally caught it, I was able to save everything. And I still ran into a lot of bad shit towards the bottoms, but all the tops, I think they're gonna be okay. I saved it.
Yeah.
But I didn't lose it.
Oh, it's sad little baby in the corner.
So definitely learned a lot with Coco on this run.
Yeah.
I know what not to do. I know what not to do, and I think I know what to do on the next run.
Yeah.
That's the main thing, though. Like, it's okay to make mistakes as long as we kind of learn what happened. As long as we learn for next time.
Yeah.
Make as many mistakes and fuck up as many times as you want, but just document everything and learn figure
You're
it
not
out as I
learning
go,
if
you
you're
know what
not
I mean?
making mistakes.
Yeah, 100%. Exactly. Look at the fade on those.
I was just about to say.
This one right
Sorry,
here,
just
this is a cross that I'm
Love it.
keeping, dude. So this stuff, that stuff, this stuff right here, and this stuff and that are my keepers. Like, so those are potential for breeding project. Um, let me take you guys in here real quick. Let me close this up. Let me go out here, and I'm gonna take you to another area and kind of show you what's going on here with those plants that I just kind of highlighted.
Oh, this is exciting.
All right.
There we go.
So this is a 3x5 tent inside.
The legs, Jesus.
So right here, that last plant I showed you is the pipe bender, number 1. Like, dude.
size of those fucking
Oh,
gorgeous.
So this tent here is basically the worst case scenario like a home grower could possibly grow. Like that's the lightsaber right there, right?
Oh, wow.
Oh, what happened?
Oh, what happened? Oh,
Oh, I know what happened. Sorry. My thing slid over the camera. This is that ugly plant out there. The one that was like looked like
Yeah.
shit. This is that one. And it's this stuff in here is the tester area. This stuff gets light leak. It gets fucked up lighting. These guys are all in 1-gallon pots. They get, dude, they get fed all fucked up, dude. No draining the runoff, none of that. Like, I don't pH it. I don't do nothing in here. Just feed it. I feed them low ppm, high ppm, everything to try to get them to herm out, right? So these are potential product to the community. So this is the Krylon to the rinse number 1. This is the pipe ender number 1, dude. This
nice.
How long do you veg for? Just out of curiosity.
So these got way over vegged. Everything's been way over vegged. Dude, I topped these. Dude, these I topped them once, and that's it, dude. And then I lollipop the shit out of them once they fucking stretched, and that's it, dude. This is it. So, like
Those
I said,
bitches got legs for days.
The worst possible scenario.
Oh, nice.
The worst grower in the world could fucking come out with something decent, you know?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what I'm going for. I mean, some of this stuff I might not even keep, you know?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
But
my
we'll
goodness.
We'll see how the
Well,
smoke is.
we're going to run into the campfire, but I want to ask Corey, can you run back upstairs? And I would like you to demonstrate your beds and how to improve.
Do what again? I'm sorry.
Yes.
Your beds upstairs when where your other location. I don't know if it's upstairs or not.
Yeah.
Can we see how you have that MacGyvered up and how cool that is?
Yeah, for sure.
Awesome. Well, while you do that, we're gonna just run the campfire in the bit while he's running up there, and we will come back and we will have everybody around the campfire to enjoy it. Okay, so just hold tight.
Looking good. You the man. You the man.
Campfire. Welcome everybody to the campfire.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
What's up,
Alicia,
All right. So you want to see the under canopy? Now you got to keep in mind this isn't a normal canopy. We ran into issues. I had to pull a lot of stuff off, so this would not be a normal scenario for you guys. But let's dive into it. So originally my canopy was topped about here. So when I ran into my issue, I lost pretty much all this.
Oh, okay.
On both sides. So I lost
Yeah.
a lot. I lost a lot of stuff, and how I fixed it was it was intuition. So originally I was bottom feeding, right? Because of the
Mhm.
gnats. I built up a salt buildup here or
Yeah.
here. So when I switched and I was feeding like this, I already have this big root ball down here, right? But I'm feeding
Right.
like this, and I got this layer of salt right here.
Oh.
So it's not getting through the salt, and it's running down the sides, and it's barely getting it, and then the rest is soaking in the top. So my plants
Skipping
are
over that
starving.
big root ball.
So I'm starting
Yeah.
right on top of these gnats, fucking just eating shit in there. So
Yeah.
how I fixed it was, and this is a only from intuition, was I did the nematodes and everything, and I immediately stopped top feeding. These right here tables are runoff trays, so these pots aren't normally here. My stuff goes in here and runs out in the tray, and then I stop back all the runoff up in here.
Yep.
So I went straight back to not doing that like I'm supposed to be doing for the whole grow to have a perfect grow, but I went back from that and then started bottom feeding again and getting those roots nutrition again back in that big root ball on the bottom. So that's what
Yeah.
saved me. But
And those tables are on wheels, and you can move them all around your room too, right?
yeah, they move. They're on wheels.
Yeah.
I don't recommend these. This is my second grow with these, and they suck. But,
Oh,
but
okay.
yeah,
Are
I
those
can
like
move them.
plastic ones?
I can move them. Do it. I don't recommend these. Get some bigger ones. Bigger ones, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
You got a lot of weight
But
on there
I
too,
saved
right?
this
Like
girl.
by the time you get the flower, this point of flower, you got the weight of the cocoa, all the pots, plus all the weight of the flowers and the plants and everything. So you got a little bit of weight on there.
Oh, there's some
Yeah.
weight, dude. Especially if the pots are full. Yeah.
Exactly.
But,
Yeah. But yeah, and you're adding water to them every day. So I mean, it's you got weight.
Yeah.
But definitely, I'm happy that I saved the grow. I'm unhappy that things happen, but we're gonna be all right. You know what I mean?
But that's okay. It's a learning experience, right? And you were able to come out of it. You're going to be able to get something out of harvest. Like you're doing okay.
I don't feel bad about it at all. That's what makes a good grower, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
So you try different
100%.
things and you learn from it, and then you move on. And if you want to try something different, you go into that and you learn from that too, man. You go through trial and error.
Yep.
You only learn
That's
from
right.
your
And that
mistakes,
just
right?
But that proves too, like it doesn't matter what level of grower you are. We're all gonna make mistakes, and we're all gonna
100%.
have to just try. Like once in a while, you're gonna fuck up
Or have
sometimes.
that
You gotta
finicky
figure it
plant.
out. You gotta learn as you go.
That's how you
It's
learn,
all a
man.
learning process from start to
If
finish.
if you're doing something and you ain't learning nothing, then you're wasting your time.
Yep.
Exactly.
You better
And
step it up a game.
each grow is a new episode. Like
Just
you
step
could
it
have
up and try to learn
I don't
something
want to
else.
say
Like, look right here. I'll show you something else. See this? This thing. Sorry, guys. Let me flip it around so it doesn't matter. All right. So my whole room's sealed off, right? Panda film all the way around. Well, I just had a blowout, right?
Oh.
So the pressure in the room is too much because I'm dumping humidity because we're with my 8-inch humidity exhaust fan. So at certain points in the day, I'm having to dump humidity like crazy, and then so this pulls air from inside the house, so it pulls cold air in, but it's not big enough. It's not big enough. So I fucked up there. That's not big enough. So I'm getting this when I zip this up.
Yeah.
it bulges out and it tries to pull air from outside and pulls it off the wall. So
Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow.
that's another mistake. Mistake number one. So my next grow, another level up here. I'm gonna put a 9 or a 10 by 5 all the way to the ceiling of Gorilla Grow tent, and I'm gonna have that right here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have this AC
Nice.
pumping. I'll have these two
Yeah.
lights rocking in there. We're gonna have an extra layer of IPM, better environment, and then I'll be able to keep everything in check a little bit better. So,
Oh, I like
and then,
that.
and
These are
then,
all
and
to
then these guys are gonna get put on a drip system with a reservoir, probably a little bit bigger pots, and then I'm gonna do the Dr. MJ Coco self draining pots, runoff trays, and they'll self drain and run off to a bucket, and I'll just throw those out every day, or
Oh,
dump them in my
awesome.
garden. Dump them in my garden, you know. And I'm using Simpro. Hey, you guys. Yeah, how do I put this thing around here? I can't find the thing.
Did you hate that when you're making a point and then technology's like, nope, you're
I'm
not.
not even.
Denied.
My thing ain't even on there. All right, sorry.
The hell with technology.
Dude, these dudes right here.
Right.
Simpro.
Oh,
Mm.
Dude, if you're growing synthetic or whatever in cocoa, dude, this stuff is way different than your normal salts and stuff. This has got microbes in it. It's got yucca, humates, all that good stuff, man. So if
nice.
you want to be a
Nice.
hydroponic, somewhat organic, like it's what they say, synganic, this
Organic,
is the
yeah.
best way to do it.
That's the
Yeah.
stuff there. Yep.
And if you want to get 10% off, just use code High Desert THC at
So,
hold on. Yeah, High Desert at checkout. Yeah.
save some
There you go.
money.
You heard the
Welcome,
man. Go save
everybody.
some money.
Right.
Welcome,
Yes.
everybody, to the campfire. We've got
Yeah, and if you
Growmie
guys
Gardens
want,
up in the
if you
corner.
guys want, dude, Grove bags. You guys have all heard of Grove bags, right?
Oh yeah. We all
So
use grow bags.
Grove bags sponsored us, right? And they did it under our terms. We didn't want money from Grove bags. So they gave us a 7% discount code, but anyone who uses it, our 20% of profits comes in product giveaway to you guys.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
So
That's
if you
cool.
use HDE7 at checkout for your grow bags, it goes to giving back to the community, 100%.
Yeah. Yeah,
Nice.
that's what, you know, we love giving back to the community.
Absolutely.
And we got Tyler over in the corner here. We broke your winning streak there, sir.
Yes.
Sorry.
I win every week I'm here. That's a lot.
Not this week.
Not this week.
Not this
I
week.
win every week. Even 3 weeks ago when I didn't win, 4 weeks ago, every week I get to see you guys'
Yeah, you
amazing
still
gardens, and
Oh, I see. I see where you're going.
I
You're
win
getting
every
all
week.
sentimental and
Sweet.
shit.
Yeah.
That's for real though. Just being a part of the
Why do you
community.
have 52
No, we
children?
appreciate it for sure. We do. We couldn't do it without you guys.
It's
You
amazing.
guys,
That's
you guys are
right.
what makes this show happen. We couldn't
Yeah.
have a podcast with no community. Wouldn't happen.
No.
It's fun to hang out with like-minded people from all over the place. I mean, you know, we're all in different parts of pretty much North America, and but we've all come together on this, and it's just where I don't know about you guys, but I have a blast every week hanging out with you guys.
Well, that's just what we call pillow talk, baby.
That reminds me, man. When we started HDE podcast, it was a while ago. It was like almost 2 years ago or so. Right here behind that wall, I did a podcast in here, and it's got spray painted HDE on it.
Oh, wow.
Underneath there from 2 years ago. It's on my IG. If you scroll way down there, you'll see it. It looks like some wall
Oh, that's
spray painted.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
cool.
last week,
I'm gonna jump
last
out
week-
of here, man. I gotta
Okay.
go tend to the family. I appreciate
Thank
y'all.
you.
Much love. Thank you for having me on, and thank everybody, you
Absolutely.
guys, and everybody down there that tunes in
See you
over.
again, Corey.
We appreciate you.
Take it easy,
All right,
buddy.
happy Halloween.
Bye.
Have a safe weekend.
You as
Have a good night.
Peace out, bro.
Oh my goodness. We haven't seen his garden in a while, so that was fun. That was a lot of fun.
Mhm.
So
Has
last
been a
week,
little bit.
what I was trying to say was last week we talked about cereal. And then I had somebody make a post about the s'mores cereal. I'm like, really? You're killing me here. You're killing me. Like,
I didn't do that.
what? S'mores cereal? Cece, do you have a go-to cereal? Do you like cereal?
I mean, it is one of my go-to munchies because you don't have to make it; just pour milk on it. As long as it's a good sweet one, I mean, it's perfect.
And if you don't have milk, sometimes you can just eat them dry.
Oh, I'll
You know?
eat it straight out of the bag. I don't care, right out of the box.
Cece, do you have a favorite cereal?
Yeah, my favorite is Fruit Loops.
Oh, Fruit
Fruit
Loops.
Loops.
Old
Mhm.
school.
Yeah.
Mine was
Yeah.
frosted.
There's a great new taste you can't put down. Concord dogs, they just hit town. Hey, Mom!
From back in the day.
We're bringing them back. We're bringing the corn dogs back.
No, no corn dog back. No. We're just gonna let that die. Sorry.
The only person that might actually know about the corn dogs that's here is Ken Alicia. Everybody else here is newer, so they may have missed the whole corn dog
Bunny would know.
community.
Yeah, I don't know. anything
I would
about
know.
it.
Bunny knows for sure.
Bunny knows.
But I'm,
Bunny knows.
Yes.
I mean, like people that are watching.
Yeah.
So does anybody know? Okay, everybody raise your hands or say I. It's better. Say I if you know why we do the corn dog.
Tyler, you don't either?
I don't know.
Good.
Mama,
Nope.
Mama got high one
Put the
night.
jackass in.
So should I
Mama
tell the
got high
story
one
then?
night.
I'm
It's dying. The story is dying. This is
Just do
good.
it. I
No, I
tried.
think. Well, you kind of carried it on, so I think maybe the story needs to be told now.
Well, we need to say it now.
yeah.
Yeah, we need to put a little context to this.
That's all right.
That's
So,
killing me now.
so back in the day, before we came on YouTube, we used to do Instagram, and we used to rock for like 4 hours, and sometimes we would even come back after the 4 hours and then go again. Sometimes we wouldn't go again, and sometimes we wouldn't go again, and we would just go to an after call.
And we're like, fuck you, and continued on. And then they would shut us down, and they were like, fuck you, and continued. Oh,
Yeah. So like sometimes we go like 4, 5, 6 hours, and the one time Mama thought that we were
In a
thought that
private
we were
call.
on like a private call, that we weren't live anymore. So she's like, I'm going for a bathroom break. She comes back with a corn dog, and she ate this thing in like 1, maybe 2 bites.
That's why Mom
Made a
was
fucking
like,
corn dog disappear.
She
Okay, Mama,
deep
that's why
throated it.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. Corn dog gone. And of course, we had some people on that couldn't let it go. And
that's pretty good.
It turned into a thing.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
So don't look for that video because it's long gone. We made sure.
Yeah, it's not available.
Oh,
You had to be there. at
Nothing
the
from
moment.
Instagram.
I was going to get off here and go check it out.
Instagram?
It's in the lost tapes. It's gone. Long
Yeah,
ago.
right. It's on Papa's Instagram. I'm looking for it.
Just for context, we were in hour 52 at this point, and I went for a potty break. I come back. Somebody had cooked a bunch of food and left it out. So I grabbed one on my way out, and I sat down and not realizing and just mowed down and
You gotta do what you gotta do.
2
Zero
bites.
tolerance in the chat says it was for science.
Macho said she hawk toot on that thing.
Oh, shit.
Natural saliva hot to with it.
So that's the backstory of the pogo dog.
The hot dog. Yeah.
Cocoa Dog commercial. Oh my god. Oh my
Well, that's
god.
good. I'm glad I got to hear that
Chow
story.
down in one bite,
Yep.
swallow that log. It was interesting. We were all just like, did that just happen right now?
We all have moments I'm not proud of.
You came out with a corn dog and now you got a stick.
Corn dog sounds.
What happened?
Oh, the stick is the best part. The little nubby bit, that little like a little bit of batter that gets like that's the best part.
It's like, dude, where's my car? Where that alien chick sticks that popsicle in her mouth and like pulls out just a stick.
What happened?
That's what I'm like imagining.
That's what it was. Yeah,
that's what happened.
Bite and then just clean right out.
I'm gonna have to reload this real quick. My audio just screwed up.
All right, cool, man.
Okay.
Cece, you're over there in the
exactly what happened.
corner. You and Buddy are just quietly just shaking your head. Alicia, I know. I know.
She's doing the same thing. You just can't see her.
I've done the same thing. I've eaten a corn dog.
It was hour 52. I was hungry. What do you expect? Oh my goodness. Yeah, so that's some backstory. Let's change subject. I was trying to talk about cereal.
Okay, cool. So keep corn dogs away from mama. Simple note.
Yes.
Yes. New starship in cosmic flavors.
My sock.
My bone. Popsicle zone.
I forgot about that commercial. That is so old.
Yeah, I was eating Rocket Pops earlier. I got a box of them in the freezer.
Oh my goodness.
I love them.
So who's
Makes
an
me
ice
want
cream
ice
person? Who likes ice cream? Who's an ice cream person? Yep. Cece. Yeah. Bunny, I can't see you. Yes, no. You're a maybe.
I'm more of a. I like my freezies more.
Mm.
There's a freezer.
Yeah.
I'll eat ice
They've been in the store. It's a big box.
What the hell is a freezer?
Oh, sorry. You guys call them freeze pops.
Oh.
You mean like push pops?
No.
No.
it's like
they come in a plastic sleeve and it's
just
like
a popsicle.
Oh, they're ice pops. We call them ice pops.
Ice
Yeah.
Popsicle, yeah.
Buy a big case of them and throw them in the freezer and eat like 5 of them at a time.
Yeah.
We call them freezies up here.
Oh, I love those.
But if I had to choose, I would say Smartie ice cream.
In Minnesota,
Smarties.
Getting specific.
Yes.
What about everyone else? What's your favorite ice cream? I know everybody eats ice cream.
Me, I'm a
brownie hot fudge.
I've always liked mint chocolate chip. I've always liked.
Yeah. I don't like the mint.
One.
I've always liked mint chocolate chip. Ever since
I
I
like
was like a
mint
little kid,
chocolate chip too. I used to get
Bubblegum and Smarties.
Smarties is good. Say what?
Nope. Didn't catch it.
Couldn't hear it.
I just plain
Haagen-Dazs are
either
good stuff.
vanilla or chocolate. It's one or the other.
Keep it simple,
Yeah, we
right?
kind of gargle.
So
Vanilla
you're the one
with
that buys,
jam.
Yeah, you welcome. Rest whatever you want.
Oh, so good.
That's good.
D18,
But Cece's the
what's
one
your
that buys
favorite?
like the Neapolitan and just leaves the one strip of flavor. Takes the other one.
No, you
That
don't
looks like mine right now.
Every night.
Nah, you don't buy the Neapolitan because then you're still stuck with the strawberry that's in there. So I
That's
want
what I
more
mean.
space for what I
Strawberry's the
want.
first thing I eat.
That's what I was saying. You buy the Neapolitan, so it's like a variety, but you only eat the 2 flavors out of it.
Yeah, I like the variety. Have you guys ever had Brookie ice cream? I don't know if that's like
No.
a UDF thing. We got a place called United Dairy Farmers. It's like a gas station, but they got ice cream. It's like local.
yeah.
They got Brookie ice cream is brownie mixed in with vanilla ice cream mixed in with I think either chocolate chip cookie dough or like a blondie brownie, and like it's all mixed and swirled in together.
Almost like a
Where's this at?
blizzard.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's ice cream, but it'd be good as a blizzard. Yeah.
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 That sounds
Hey, honey,
nice.
we gotta go to Dairy Queen.
Take me with you.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
coming.
We have a
Yeah,
Dairy
Dairy
Queen all
Queen's
over
open.
town now. It's amazing.
D18, what's your favorite ice cream?
Oh,
Hot dog coffee.
no.
Didn't catch it.
Can't
No.
hear 'em.
Oh, garbled.
Still
There's
having
something wrong with
audio
your.
issues.
Yeah, there's something with your
What's
audio.
this
There's
at?
something. With
Come
your
again?
audio. Try it again.
Hot dog coffee.
No, there's something
No.
wrong with your audio, hon. I don't know what happened there. Everybody else is hearing it, right? It's not just me.
No. I was watering my plant today and sprayed my phone with the hose, so I thought maybe it was my phone still. It dried out.
Speaker on. Tell him to tell.
No,
Turn
it's
his
just you,
DeWalt
Mama.
speaker off.
Jump out for a second and fix up his audio. Tyler, what's your favorite?
Tell him to turn his DeWalt speaker off.
It's interfering with all the signals.
It's that powerful.
Brownie hot fudge.
Nice.
Alicia?
Mint chocolate chip.
Mint chocolate chip.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Did
you what about you, Mama?
Yeah, I actually have a screen of that growing right now. Mint chocolate chip.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That would be delicious.
Yeah.
I used to be
I
a
know.
mint
I bet
chocolate
you is.
I used to be a mint chocolate chip because that was always my go-to, but my go-to now is when he hated it. So if I bought it, it was all mine. But right now, actually, I like a cherry jubilee with the big fat cherries, those dark
big
cherries.
maracchinos.
Yeah.
But it's like with a vanilla, like a cherry ice cream, but it's like a vanilla cherry ice cream. And with the
It's got like a cherry swirl with the cherries and the vanilla ice cream.
Yeah.
Yeah. We call
People
it a
start
cherry.
suddenly leaving the chat. It's because they're going to Dairy Queen or pick up some ice cream. Maybe everybody's done smoking for a night. Like, man, I'm hungry now.
Macho says, I met a guy out here that makes live rosin ice cream.
Yummy.
Wow.
All right, can you hear me better?
Rosin ice cream.
Yeah, you're a little bit
Sounds
better.
interesting.
Cereal.
Yes.
Okay, I just had Screwed connected to Wi-Fi, and I'm on cell service now. So
there we go.
Better.
You're clear now.
My answer to the ice cream is Haagen-Dazs coffee.
Haagen-Dazs
Coffee?
Coffee. Haagen-Dazs coffee.
Oh, Bunny doesn't like coffee. She's like revolted.
I don't
over
do
there.
coffee. But no.
I don't do coffee either. I don't drink it, so nothing coffee flavored.
Oh man, I get out of bed and make my coffee in the morning.
I just like tap in
have
with
a
the
Red Bull.
IV and I set out for my day.
Yeah, coffee and a bowl of weed. I mean, it tastes so good together too. Like some weed better than other. Like you take a sip of coffee, hit off the bowl, and it tastes amazing.
See, I don't do either one of those, so that's.
I know.
I drink so
I'm down
much
for
coffee.
one.
Everybody's tried at least once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of things in
But
my life that could go,
I
but
will
coffee is not one of them.
So I will say, like, if I was to have a bowl of ice cream, it would be the Cherries Jubilee. But if I'm out and I'm at like Dairy Queen, I am getting an Oreo Blizzard.
Smarty Blizzard.
Or whatever.
Can't go wrong with
Actually,
that.
Oreo
I had a
flavored whatever.
s'mores blizzard the other day. I had a s'mores.
Rolo isn't bad either.
That was delicious.
Ooh.
S'mores.
Turtles is really good.
Yeah.
Oh.
Moose tracks.
Yeah. But you know what? There really hasn't been much of an ice cream that I haven't enjoyed. I think like black licorice, like have you ever had the tiger stripe where they have the orange and then the black licorice?
Ooh, no. I like black
I don't like
licorice.
black. I don't like black
I like-
licorice.
I don't
I
like
like the
that.
tiger tail ice cream. It's good. I like
Tiger
black
tail, that's
licorice,
what it
you know.
is. Yeah,
Tiger
tiger
tail,
tail.
yeah.
Tiger tail, something like that.
I've never heard of it. So what is it, like
Yeah, it's
orange sherbet?
Orange. So it's orange flavored ice cream. Right?
Okay, like a
Literally
sherbet
flavored
thing.
ice cream.
Kind
And black licorice flavored ice cream.
Ooh,
And
that
they either
sounds
swirl
good.
it-
Swirl through it like
Yeah,
a marble
they
black
swirl it.
licorice through it.
I have never seen that.
It's good. I like
Yeah.
it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, that
For
one-
once we have something here in Canada that
Right? You guys have it was bound to happen.
Yep.
kind of happens
I'm
from
not saying Americans the best. I'm just, you know. We just have most things better than you.
And it took ice cream to find it.
I'm sorry, Canada almost killed the Stash Boys. We almost lost all of them. That would have been a sad day.
the story was
Canadian
fucking
river
hilarious.
system almost took the Stash Boys out.
The story was funny though.
Oh my goodness.
Like
I love
listening
having-
to them talk about how they're like, yeah, like I brought my phone and it was for the music. And then we got to about 20% on my phone and we realized that we were in a little bit of a situation. And then we were like, okay, the phone is only for emergencies only, boys. We're in survival mode now. We're not getting out of this. They called AC Infinity to say like we won't be at our show tonight. Because we're lost
somewhere,
in the
and she's
middle
like,
of
okay,
nowhere.
thanks. Okay, boys, thanks. Like, I don't have time for your bullshit right now. I'm in a meeting, right? She's like, okay, yeah, bye. And they're like,
Did they make it?
we have to make it. We
They
have
were
to
time?
late. They made it.
They were
very
late.
They were going to build a shelter. Shit
Yeah,
was
they were
going down.
They were talking about building a shelter next. That's how.
I love that.
So if anybody's
He's the
not,
best.
if they don't understand with the Stash Boys, and you should, but if you don't, it's Mr. Growit, Rob from CLTV and Pigeons 420, and Rob and Mr. Growit came to Canada for the first time, and Pigeons took them on a trip that Canada almost didn't let go of the boys.
We almost kept them.
And also, speaking of the Stash Boys, I believe there's something happening tomorrow, Ganix.
Tomorrow, my episode with Mr. Growit airs on Garden Talks. Garden Talks with Mr. Growit on his YouTube channel.
Okay.
Does he have a specific time or?
On what?
He didn't tell me the time. He just said tomorrow.
Okay.
He just said Saturday, but I think it's like it's in the afternoon. I think
On
I could be
Mr.
wrong.
Growit. Garden Talk.
Garden Talk.
Garden Talk. Mr. Growit.
With Mr. Growit.
Oh, my titties.
So if you just type in Garden Talk, Mr. Growit.
That one's hilarious.
Uh-oh.
Oh my goodness, that one just cracks me up. That one just cracks me up because
It's just another day at the office.
I spent
Hanging with Ganix at the
with
office.
the voices on that one. I should actually update it. I should give Papa the Homer Simpson one.
Nobody these are safe. We work with Ganix. Say rats.
Okay, guys, I think we're getting close to the end of the
The
campfire.
3-hour mark, yes.
Yep.
Holy! How did that go so quickly? We saw some cool shit.
We did. It was a great night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cece, did you get
Everybody's stuff is looking wonderful.
Oh, sorry.
It turned
ADD
up
kicked
tonight.
in. I couldn't hear. What'd you say, Mama?
I said, did you finish chopping? Are you done chopping or? you
No,
good?
I'm not. I'm gonna do that in the morning. I figured I'm
Yeah.
tired. I just stuck her back in the tent and she'll be fine till tomorrow.
She'll be fine.
Yeah.
You could even just
Yep.
shut the lights off and just let her be until tomorrow. She'll be fine.
She's in the tent with everybody else. She'll live.
Either way, it's not really gonna affect
At
anything
least
at
until
this point,
tomorrow.
right?
Yeah.
I've got about 2 more weeks, I think, until I'm chopping for these, or at least.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Oh,
Oh, that's the
look
outdoor
at
grill.
that. Oh boy. Can you turn
no,
sideways so we can see it all?
Doing it.
There we go.
Perfect.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy. Oh, look
Yeah,
at
real
that.
nice.
That looks pretty frosty.
Frosty. Yeah. Very.
That's what I'm talking about. I love the night with the light, the dark room with the light shining on them. You get to see that white pop, the shine.
Really pops out. Yep.
Yeah. Gorgeous.
Best part about it?
Oh boy.
Oh, nice.
That a 5-gallon pot.
Oh boy. Here we go.
That's a
That's what-
7-gallon pot.
Oh,
There's the
look
legs.
at that.
Wow.
Oh, you got the first legs on the
Getting mama all hot and bothered.
I'm a simple woman. I'm a simple woman. Oh,
Looks good, man.
beautiful.
Looks really good.
And it's all thanks to this.
What's that?
That tray to grow.
Oh, the
yes.
tray to go. You won it. Yes.
Yes.
You won
Yeah,
the
you
Green
won
Planet.
that was the Green Planet night, yeah.
Yep.
That is so awesome.
Oh yeah.
See?
Man.
Love it.
Nice.
When you tune in to Home Grow.
Amazing thing happens.
That's so awesome.
I really hope that I get the money, but I'm gonna be expanding to hopefully getting one more additional tray for next run, I hope.
Yeah.
But it just depends on finances.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
And then
no, I get
set
that.
up, wait for sales, and then as soon as you see something that has a code, then you can always hop onto, stacking the code with the sale. Like that's always a good way to save money.
Yep.
I'm not 100% sure, but I know that Green Planet sells that product on their site,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not sure is your code for Bunny, is your code only Canadian?
I believe
Yes.
so. Now. Yeah.
I was gonna say because you might be able to use Bunny's code on the Green Planet website to buy that and save like 10 or 15% or something. I think it's 10%, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got to go through
Try
the US website.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could still
Try it
try.
anyway, see what
I mean, it
happens.
might work, but yeah.
Okay.
Save you a little bit of money anyways.
Always nice to save. Yes.
Exactly. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and say goodbye to everybody here. We'll pop back with just the three of us in just a second here. So thank you.
Good to see everybody.
Good to see everybody.
Everybody.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Always.
Night.
Woo! What a night. Oh my goodness.
That was a good
It was
night.
a short campfire
It's been
tonight.
a great night.
It was a
It
short
was. We
campfire.
We ran gardens till like 11:30 or something. Like
Yeah.
it was only like a half-hour campfire.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
know. It's like, oh,
It's always a
we
good night
started-
when we have lots of gardens.
Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh my goodness. So thank you everybody for joining us this evening. It was so fun. And don't forget to sub up and let your friends know, because we do have the big giveaway, 1,500. As soon as we hit 1,500, we're going to do a big celebration night. We'll celebrate. Mr. Gannick's going to wear a funny hat. It'll be fun. It'll be fun.
I am.
A wig.
I think he might wear a unicorn. Oh, we might have to get him a horn. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Those are for the after calls.
The unicorn might be coming to life.
Unicorn
That's right.
We'll see how quickly we can do shipping.
There's those PJs, the unicorn PJs, like the onesies. That's what we got to get him.
Oh boy. The fuck did I get myself into here?
Oh boy. 1,500.
I didn't sign up for any of this.
Tell your friends, because I want to see this.
1,500, folks. You never know what you're gonna see over here.
I jumped in lake. I think it's only fair. I think it is only fair.
Yep.
I'll jump in the fucking lake anytime. Anytime.
I know. It was like 1,000,000 degrees outside. I'm like, okay, here we go.
I know. Oh, geez, gosh, it's 400 degrees outside. Oh, I got to jump in a lake. Oh, no. Really cool off in the heat. Oh.
Yeah. So just a reminder.
I gotta wear a unicorn suit in the 400-degree weather, and I don't got a lake to jump in.
So just a reminder, we do have Horace coming on Wednesday at 2:30, and we also have I always say it, George. Just George.
We could just call him Mr. Van Patten.
That's right. At 2:30, and then we have Scott's Herb now at our usual time, right? Yes, 9 p.m.
Yep, 9 p.m. So it's a double hitter next Wednesday. Oh boy, it's going to be fun.
Yes.
It's going to be fun.
And tomorrow,
Thank you.
Don't forget to check out Mr. Growit Garden Talks.
Yes.
Yep.
I hang out with him.
The
for
one
a
and
few
only
minutes.
Mr. G.
You can hear me talk some
and
shit.
Buddy's going to be doing hers soon too. So this is gonna be exciting.
Yeah.
We are recording Tuesday, so I'm very nervous.
It's a busy week. Oh,
It's fun.
You're gonna.
Yeah.
It's fun.
You can't do any worse than me. Oh my goodness! I just sat there and I don't even remember it. Just words. Oh my goodness!
But he makes you feel comfortable, though. He really does. He's really
That's
good
great.
at making you comfortable.
It's still a hoo-hoo moment, though.
It is. It very much is.
Tomorrow.
Very, very much is.
Gee.
And not only that, but Mr. 420 Things was on earlier, and he dropped, I think, last week. Yeah. I think last Saturday was his episode that dropped with Mr. Growit. So everybody go check. Go over there on tomorrow and then watch his episode and then watch my episode. And make sure you watch Mama's episode if you haven't already watched it.
That's
and then
right.
Stay tuned for a month from now to watch Bunny's episode.
Sometime in September, yeah.
And
It
they
will
say
drop.
I'm the bossy one.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for joining us.
Happy going, everyone.
Smoking in the morning, smoking in the evening, smoking when I want to, smoking at the beach now. I'm from California, we grow it every season. Our plants we need to feed them, we grow it for a reason, because we love our homegrown. We grow our vibe, we're in our garden, tending to our crop. We love our homegrown. We love our vibe. We're in our garden, smoking all the ground. Oh, burn another zone. Get so high that we have to no more.